Whoops, I've got the wrong window. Now they can hear us. Hello there.
Greetings, people of the internet.
Greetings. Still no sign of T, that's fine. I'll control him. Okie dokie, session 21. Should be difficult. Oh, yes, hello.
Hey, Ruha.
I am
like a
Ruha. I take out a carrot and I put it in front of him, teehee.
Is he still holding onto that rotten carrot?
I think he still has
multiple.
like 2 of them because he had multiple. Yeah, he had multiple.
Is he going to spread carrot everywhere?
Probably.
Has his backpack
I mean, he's
stopped
going to
rotting?
spread. No, he's going to spread disease soon because it's going to be rotten.
Yeah, I have
good.
my con saves while he sleeps. For a recap, I would like, for no particular reason, Atlas to do the recap for last episode.
Ah,
Hooray! Go Atlas.
right.
Go, Atlas.
The recap.
What happened, Atlas? Tell the audience.
I've got a great memory. Okay, get this. So, Hennick, we start the session out. The guards are there, ready to take away Hennick somewhere, or wanting to take away Hennick somewhere, and we just sort of let them take him off to the overseer, I believe. Yeah, and then we follow a bit, and Ruha turns to a fly to listen, to eavesdrop. And what happens then? I think they have a chit chat up there about if Hennick was involved in trying to get into the archives. Yes.
The break-in, yes.
And then there's some knowledge learned that Hennick was getting fed like safe research or something.
I'll be right back.
Stuff that was
There's a
deemed
hair in my
safe.
drink.
A hair in your drink?
Don't get
Okay.
distracted. Go on.
Right. Safe information that Hennick could read. So they would keep him in his little box or whatever. What happens next? Alright, we, as a group, go to discuss what just went down up there with Ruha in the old Vastian archives. And then we look around. I think Azan finds like a note or something. This says help me, or something like that.
Yes.
And then we were like, we gotta help Hennick. We gotta assist him. Because they're gonna put him in lockdown of some kind. Some sort of like only allowed in his room type stuff. Or is that later?
No. I mean, we didn't. Yeah, we learned because Ruha came back to us, so we learned the details of what they discussed in the room.
As we were discussing in the room, the door opens by some sort of invisible force, who we could only assume was the person who invaded or whatever, or like infiltrated. And so we tried. A few of us tried chasing to find it, but then the guard stopped them at like the tower. What was it called? The stupid Vastian Tower.
Elysian Tower.
Yeah, Elysian Tower. What happens next?
Elysium? Lyceum.
Oh, Lyceum.
Yeah.
And then I think we split up into two different groups. Azan and Ruha down there to watch for the invisible dude, I guess. And Edward, Elmar, Caleb, and Setsuka to go talk with the overseer about information of who it might be, because we had information on the guy, right? It was like, what was his name? Stupid.
Olros?
Yeah, Olros. Who even remembers that guy?
Are you?
Session
Okay.
1. He was there for like one session. Okay. And so we split up. We go and discuss with the overseer. We kind of smoothed things out. I was mostly silent the entire time. I didn't want to like ruin anything.
That's probably why. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why things were smoothed over. But later, down on the ground level, Azan and Ruha get an idea to try and hunt for the invisible man or woman. And so, using a bit of magic and charisma, they pretend to be, what was it? Investigators? Or like some sort of high official hired by the overseer to check out this crime or something. I can't even remember.
Hired by the Red Temple.
Oh, the Red Temple, right. And so they go into the Lysandrum Tower and start looking for the invisible dude.
Lyceum.
Ruha's like, Lyceum, sorry. Lyceum. It's
Lysandrum.
names.
Cassandra's
Lyceum.
Tower.
Okay, they go in. They look for the invisible guy. They visit the what are they? The corrupted people, because Russ had some weird hunch or something.
The Quasorium.
Yeah, listen, please, Cursari, whatever.
It's a group effort. Keep going.
Quasarium.
Oh, jeez. What happens next? They investigate around. They enter some weird other room. I'm not sure what it was about. Hallways or something. Doors.
Other
Things are being
floor.
kept there.
No,
Yeah,
just room.
basement
other floor.
1 or something, compared to
Yes.
basement 2. But they don't find the invisible guy at all. And then we have a flashback, I think. I think there's a flashback back to the group up there. No, not yet. We're still with Azan and Ruha, I believe. Because they go back to the main floor. They investigate some more doors. They run into some scholars. I believe Azan, charismas his way out of it. Ruha gets caught. And then the guards being interrogated by whoever, I think. One of the guards of the stupid Carson Institute or something.
The Tribunus.
Yeah, the Tribunus. And they get caught. And then we flash back up to the group talking with the Overseer. And what happens next? Oh yeah, things were almost completely icing on the cake. It was we're pretty much done here. We could just leave. And then Azan and Ruha come in after being caught. And things go south. I sort of blanked out around that part because things went bad. I didn't well remember much of it. But we were yelled at, I believe. We were banned from the Carson Institute. What's his name? Hennick? He was kicked out because he was associated with us, and so I guess that gave him the reason to just boot him out of there. And we were not allowed to return. They even stamped our cards and everything. Oh yeah, and my disguise of John the farmer / aspiring doctor, destroyed, shattered among the pavement of the ground.
It turns out there is a Nicanor.
All because I said what I was an actor? Was that what gave me away?
Perhaps taking off the moustache gave you away.
They searched my bag. They saw the disguise kit, the stupid pamphlet on how to disguise yourself. It was
They didn't take
at
your
least they
stuff,
didn't
at
take it
least.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't take it, but still. I can never be that. And then we were kicked out on the street. And then we decided to take Hennick over to the secret underground hideaway run by what was that guy's name? I had his name written somewhere here.
Wimbrand?
Windbrand? Was that what it was called? Them? Yeah. We decided to take Hennick there. We went to the market. No, not the market. The bazaar. And then now we're here. After searching for it, Bam.
Nice.
Damn, wow.
Does anybody want to add anything?
I like to add that I like how Atlas was the way he described things, and he was like, "Did we skip the party here? Oh no, we didn't quite yet." It's almost like you're trying to rewatch VOD of the session, and then based on the images, you're trying to procure data.
Yeah,
It's really funny.
that's
I mean,
pretty good.
I actually don't remember much from the last session, but I feel like maybe we learned something during the. I mean, they learned something, not me, during the talk with the higher ups of the institute.
While Ruha was on the wall listening to the conversation of the Carson Institute members, when they were evaluating whether Hennick had anything to do with it, it seemed like they were making decisions for themselves as opposed to some other authority directing their steps. They actually debated what to do. There were people in favor and against blaming Hennig. So it doesn't seem to us, or at least because Ruha relayed this to us, it doesn't seem to me, or at least as Alma, that anyone's controlling the Carson Institute. But could be wrong, but that's just me.
Yeah, true. That's probably a sign that the End Templars are not in work. Probably.
At the very least, they don't control the Institute. I'm not saying they don't have a member there.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright, thanks for that, guys. There's still no sign of tea, is there? No. Oh, well.
Oh dear.
He's just sleeping.
Well, we are all in the back street of the Costarson Bazaar, beside the Red Temple. And you have found stairs that go down to a small basement that lead to a hatch which goes down into somewhere, presumably into the destination, which is a slum, an underground slum in the sewers, where you're all headed to hide out.
Wait, did we? I actually don't remember. Right at the end of the session, did we end in front of the? Because there is no particular like part of the map for it. So did we end in front of the door, or did we back out? Into
The hatch, you mean?
Like the stairs above? Yeah, the hatch.
One of you went down. Azan, you went down to look. You visually confirmed the hatch, and then you came back up.
I think I even opened it. Yeah. All right.
Don't remember you opening it.
I think I checked for traps and then.
You checked for traps? I don't think you opened it.
Okay. Fair. Yeah, I think I came back with Ruha. Yeah. So it will be pretty much, yeah. Azan will be just coming up with Ruha, and he will say to the rest of the party gathered here, all right, fellas, we found our next spot to go. You remember the hatch at the tavern? Exactly same thing right here. Are you guys surprised or something? I'm gonna go ahead myself if you don't.
Yes, go.
10 out
All
of
right,
10.
Let's go.
You don't have to worry, I checked for traps. See? Me being the wise one, of course.
Excellent.
Are you sure this is the right? You know,
I mean,
There
we
is-
have to go down, so
there are
even if
6
this
of
is
us.
the wrong spot. Yeah.
There are 6 of us, Brother Ed, but I'm sure we can handle whatever's on the other side of that door.
7, actually.
Oh, sorry, Hennig.
Azan looks at Hennig.
How are you holding up?
Yeah, you said you were non-combatant, though.
We're talking about combat, I see.
I mean,
He kind of looks
you know.
at John.
All right, look.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that.
Hopefully. How are you holding up, Hennig?
I've been better. I just hope it doesn't smell too bad down there. Can we
It
go
really
down
depends
now?
on the type of tunnels we are. Yes, let's.
All right.
All right, Azan heads down first.
Azan, go.
And this is going to be great. Of course.
You
Azan
guys
will
head
go
down
up to the
first.
hatch.
I'll bring up the rear.
Sure. Right.
All right, Azan heads down, and I will open the hatch that I previously investigated,
New
and I will take a look
map.
down.
new map.
Yeah.
How tall the ladder seems, or whatever is on the other side of the hatch? Or is there no light inside?
How what?
How tall does the ladder seem?
There is no light at the bottom.
All right, fair.
Where's Hennig? There he is.
Zan is going to light up a torch and throw it down.
Mm-hmm.
To see the flame flickering as it fades away.
I don't think it's that deep.
You ignite large
you know,
pockets of methane gas and the bazaar explodes.
Yeah, I don't want to head in first if there's explosive gas in there. That's out of character though.
Okay. Is one of you?
Sam just wants to see the height.
Sorry, were you doing something with the light?
Yeah, I was throwing down a torch
Throwing down a
before
torch.
climbing down. Yeah, I light up the torch and I
Yep.
throw it down.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
because
about
watch
as
how the-
deep
how the
as you'd
flame goes.
expect for a sewer. It's probably somewhere between 20 and 30 feet.
Seems safe to go. I will go down and try to fetch the torch.
Right.
As I
And
signal others to follow me.
we
Yes.
all descend down
Yes, yes.
over here.
It's too dark. I can't find the torch anymore.
Right. Do you want to wield the torch?
I'm gonna do my usual stuff when I
I'm just putting it
cast a
on you.
mage and to. No, don't touch me with the torch. It's hot and bright.
I mean, I'm
or-
attaching it to your character.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. But I want to be able to move it. I want to cast mage hand.
Okay. It's not going to change anything down here, so I won't bother.
Hurry! My DM doesn't acknowledge the mechanics. Hurry!
Well.
We always seem to end up in sewers, don't we, gang?
True.
We
So
keep
you-
coming back to places like this.
You climb down into a place which is dark and dank. The air is stifling. It is foul. It doesn't smell like it's toxic or anything like that, but it's definitely very unpleasant. It doesn't smell like much fresh air gets down here at all. But you also smell something burning, like a smoky smell. And in the distance there are sounds that you can hear.
Can I hear what sound it is?
Sure. Make a perception check.
What?
20. Echoing off of various stone walls, you hear voices of people talking in low voices.
But I can't make out what they're talking.
Can't really make out words, it's too far. It's several bounces off the walls.
Okay. There's people down there. In front.
Supposed to be. We have to meet Wimbrand. Oh fuck. I don't remember his name, sorry.
Windbrand?
Remember,
Was that the name of him or the name of the place?
I have a
I
question.
forget.
just out of character.
Yeah.
Why is Azan also got orange corruption now?
That's a
The
torch.
torch, I think.
Okay.
Orange corruption.
Yes,
Well,
orange
Azan's trying to
corruption.
collect Azan's trying to collect all the flavors, presumably.
Of course.
Yes, I will become the rainbow. Okay. Well, supposedly they are meant to be people. I mean, we're going to deliver Hennek to a safe place, right? There's going
Well,
to be
we
a
should-
camp or something.
Well, we should be cautious. Satsuka, I think you and I are the most stealthy. Why don't we go ahead? Henrik, you stay behind the rest, and we'll see if there's anything down there. Does it look like there's a source of light coming from this hallway, or is that just where my token can see?
There is a source of light.
Yes.
Around
Well.
the corner.
All right, then. I will walk forward.
There's a firelight around the corner.
It looks like there's fire around here. Satsuka, your eyes are better than mine. Can you see any further?
Yes, I see someone off this way, but I can just barely catch a glimpse of them, and I do see a fire.
All right. The
Alright,
rest
so
of
we
you
greet them or what?
I'll go and do the talking, Azan.
All right.
Just stay here until I call you. Out of character question, what's the gentleman who's supposedly running this underground safe
Wimbrand.
place name?
Windbrand.
Yeah,
Rembrandt?
yeah, Wimbrand. Yeah, I said I don't remember because I don't remember in character. It's just I said
All
the name
right.
correctly.
I step out into full view.
Okay. You see, first of all, a tunnel stretching off, possibly larger, further than expected. But standing right here, leaning against the wall beside this brazier burning coals, there is a girl, probably no older than Satsuka or Caleb, Iba, with some light corruption, and as she turns to you, you notice that her nose is not quite human. She stands up abruptly and grabs the grip of her sword and steps forward quite aggressively despite her small size.
All right.
Stop right there.
I mean you no harm.
What's the
I'll put
password?
my hands up. I'm not aware of any password. I'm looking for Rembrandt. I'm a friend.
She
I was sent by Sir Lorente.
looks at you very conspicuously and she sniffs and glances behind you.
There are others behind me, yes.
How many?
Another 6. 2 Ildermen, a priest of the Red Temple, a druid, Azan, and until recent, a scholar from the Red Temple.
Phew, you stink. You say you are here for Windbrand,
That is correct.
and you don't know the
My name
password.
is... Out of character question, would I know the password? Did anyone mention a password?
Password was never mentioned.
Okay.
Nope.
I'm afraid I don't know the password. I know Rembrandt exists. I know he's underground, but I don't know any password. My name is Ilma, by the way. Ilma Tigla.
Aylma. Well,
Il.
you know Windbrand's name. But how many of you are there? 7?
7 in total.
Come out where I can see you. No
I'll
funny
motion the
business.
rest of the party. No funny business. I'll motion to the rest of the party. Come on out. I'll step forward, but very non-threateningly, just to let the rest of the party have space to fit their tokens. Could you step back, just hypothetically, please? Thank you kindly.
All right, coming. So flatten,
If it
There's
isn't-
plenty of
flattens
space.
himself
What are you
against
guys
the wall.
doing?
If it isn't too impolite, may I ask you, what is your name? You have every reason not to tell me, of course.
If you don't know the password, I can't let you in.
That's completely fair.
She looks pretty fearless in the face of all you guys.
We do not mean to cause you any trouble.
Wait, what's the meaning of this? Why are we stopping in front of a mere child?
Azan,
I am not a
Quiet.
mere child.
please ignore
Yeah.
him.
I am the
What are
guardian
you?
of the barrow.
And you
Guardian
don't-
of the bottom, more like.
Azan, I apologize for him.
Ah,
What
Hanaka
happened, Mention?
Saritsa. I don't care about his opinion.
Fair enough. I don't really either. But I
She-
do really need to apologize for
She's
it.
throwing in Iba idioms as she talks, by the way, and they're not exactly nice things.
Yes, and I would totally understand them. Yes, indeed.
Well, if you don't know
Well-
the password, why are you just standing here? Get lost.
Would you be able to tell? Well then. would I be able to get you to give a message to Rembrandt, perhaps? Because
You saying Rembrandt?
I was sent here. Rembrandt, as in, I thought that was his name.
Wimbrand.
Winbrand.
Wimbrand, I said. Yeah.
Rembrandt's a
Rembrandt.
win, like
I know.
win a game, and then brand, like branding a cow.
Winbrand.
Winbrand.
Okay. I have been saying Rembrandt the entire time, just because I like his art, okay? And I thought that was
Same.
what the name was.
A message
That's
to
fair.
Winbrand. Who don't get it? What is your message?
Tell him he was sent by Sir Lorente to speak to him. We were told that this was a safe place. There's danger in the city above. There's been an incident at the Castle Institute. One of our members was attacked by some sort of vermeer on the streets.
I don't know this
We were
word.
told
This message
They
is too
are-
long. I'm a fighter,
Alright,
not
then.
a thinker.
All right then. Simply tell him we have been sent by Sir Lorente, and he told us we could trust him, and we would very much appreciate his help.
Okay, Lorente sent you for help to Winbrand. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Now scram.
Is there any way we could wait here? I promise you, on my word. But we won't come in.
yet. Wait around the corner. You smell bad. Not you, your
Out of
friends.
character question, do I smell bad? Because I do wash every day.
You smell, as far as you know, normal.
Well, she has a. Well, this is out of character, Alma, by the way. I'm assuming her nose is hypersensitive.
It is
We have three
possible.
elders in this.
Looking,
We have three elders in this tunnel. One with super smell, one with super sight, one with super hearing. Great.
yes, it is. It is possible that she can just smell something you cannot.
All right. Very well. We'll wait around the
In the
corner.
group of 7. All right. Go, move.
Guys, move. Move. I can't move in the sugar.
Ozan reluctantly walks against the wall.
I apologize for the trouble. Thank you for taking the time to send a message.
Yes. The
Caleb, are you
poet.
coming? What did she say under her breath as I was leaving?
She
Was
called
it
you
just the
arrogant.
Hebrew phrase?
She
Arrogant.
called you like arrogant, pompous, like that kind of thing. And she goes
I
back here
apologize.
to leaning
It's in
against
the
the wall
blood.
and doesn't move.
All right then.
I'll be right back, guys. You can talk.
Alavar, you know, I could clean you if you want. I could probably
I'm-
get rid of whatever they're smelling.
I'm perfectly clean, Brother Edward. She has the nose of an Ilderman. At least something that isn't human. I wouldn't be surprised if her sense is amplified, much like Caleb's or Satsuka's.
Wait,
Their
you mean you have
senses
something
imply-
inhuman on you?
Azan, if any of us have something inhuman on us, it's probably you. And I'm including the Ilderman in
She
that
didn't say
regard.
anything about me smelling bad.
You do know you is used as. Alright, Azan, let's talk about second person collective pronouns. You can be used to addressing a group of people.
Oh, you strangers in your Benevan languages.
I had a noble upbringing, Azan. They teach you these things.
What do you mean you? I wasn't taught that.
Well, if you ever want linguistic lessons instead of shield lessons, I'm sure I could oblige. Out of character thing, I have to go for about 60 seconds to go get the mail. I'll be back.
Go ahead.
Alright. Azan turns away from Elmar, I guess. Elmar just freezes in time. Okay. Wait. Edward, you were making some noises? Is this your usual introduction to a conversation?
What?
You did something like, your usual, oh, huh?
Eh?
Eh?
You must be confusing yourself.
Are we
What?
now?
Are you casting a spell on me?
No.
Okay, just making sure because I'm confused and I don't know the reason.
Oh, right. Hold on. Henrik doesn't even know I'm... He just heard me switch voices.
True.
Wait a minute.
I forgot to mention this. Whoopsie daisy.
This voice is so much better. Goodness me. It doesn't assault
I'm
my
not-
ears.
Oh. You see, I'll peel off my fake mustache. I'm not actually a farmer.
Oh. Well, obviously.
Hey?
Seen right through.
Have you looked at your own hands? You haven't held a tool in your life. You have no muscle on you. Clearly don't
He's
get out
got a-
much.
He's just a fraud.
You're obviously not a farmer. No offense. At a distance, I'm sure your disguise works well, but under scrutiny, no.
Right. Of course.
All right, Edward. I know what that means. We have to rough up those hands. The next time we
Hey?
get back to the tavern.
Perhaps choose a disguise which isn't so far removed from your physique.
I mean, I'm not that weak.
Even I could beat you in an arm wrestling competition. Come on.
What? I'd like to see you try.
Fine. Ruha, move. What's going on? I'm still asleep. Alright, there are
Oh,
barrels
there's a
here
barrel. Okay.
to use as supports.
The barrels, of
Mhm.
course.
His sleeve is already brought back. He doesn't have to do this.
Just a couple of guys having an arm wrestling competition.
Alright. Are you ready to lose?
Well, I'd like to see you try, book boy.
Okay, Azan does the usual, when there's an arm wrestling and there's like the judge person who places the hand on top of those two with the clenched fists, right?
Yeah.
Like to signal them off.
Mhm.
All right, guys. On my signal, and I will give a slight wink to Edward. 3, 2, go!
Okay,
I'm trying to give him a head start.
I see. Edward, I make an athletics check.
Oh,
There's no way
Oops.
you lose this.
watch me lose this.
He's just a librarian.
Okay. Y'all can see that? Yeah, that came up.
Yeah.
Yes, a 9.
Okay.
Does he have any modifiers?
No. So, to start with, you two are fairly well matched, but it is leaning in your favor, Edward. You have to win 3 in a row to win an arm wrestling competition. Unless you
Yeah.
crit or something like that. Okay. Ready for round 2?
Of course.
Okay.
I was born.
3,
to-
2, 1, roll.
Can I secretly help Henrik?
How do you want to secretly help Henrik?
Well, I don't.
Would Ruha be interested in secretly blessing him?
Given that he seems to
Guidance.
have to touch someone's chest, I don't think he can do that at this point.
He can touch any. He just chooses to touch.
He could.
touch any part.
I'm not gonna control people to do things that are like cheating or
Yeah.
swindling or anything like that, because I don't know what they
Fair
do.
enough.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Dennis, Caleb, is there something you can do without everybody seeing?
I don't know if I can. I can't think of any.
Well, if you can't think of anything, then there's nothing you can do. I'm not going to think of stuff for you.
Okay.
Okay. Both of these guys pull out some extra steam, putting a lot more effort into it. Despite that, Edward is still in the lead. It is 2 in his favor now. If you win the next roll, you win. Ready?
As
3,
I'm not technologically.
1, roll.
Oh, come
right.
on.
Yes.
Hey, Demon Overlord, thanks for subscribing. Hopefully that was for the arm wrestling competition, which has
Demon
massive
Overlord.
implications on the plot. And Edward, somehow, you do manage to overpower this guy who pretty much your build. Like, I don't know how tall Edward is, but I think he might be taller than you. But other than that, you're fairly well matched. But you win. You get his arm down on the barrel.
Wow.
Ah,
That's just the power of Nikna, I guess.
oh, wait, you used
Now,
magic?
now.
Huh? Oh, no, it was just a figure of speech.
As I'm
Right.
squints.
Well, you won fair and square. You're stronger than you look. I have to give you that. But still no farmer.
Ah. One day.
One day what?
You'll be a farmer, presumably.
I'll be as strong as a farmer.
Oh, if that's a goal of yours, then best of luck with that. Well, why? What are we doing? She doesn't seem to actually be going and delivering the message. She's just standing
It is
there.
it is a good point. I'm about to go and check.
I see. What did she say to you, by the way?
She called me arrogant.
Oh? Why?
I don't know how obvious it is to you how much time you spent in the lower continent. I am of noble Eva birth, so perhaps my way of communicating still bears trappings of that.
Oh, she does look rather ratty, I suppose. Are you really the
Peasant.
best person to speak to her then? And maybe you could speak Eva to her, actually. I don't know.
Perhaps that might work.
I'm not sure. I'm just thinking aloud.
Well, us Eva do have to stick together.
All right.
All right.
Wait, so she's going or not?
I'm fine
I'm
waiting here
gonna-
for the moment. She's not moving
Give
now.
me How long has it been since we left? 5 minutes? 10?
I don't know how much you guys talked while I wasn't here, but class and arm competition, less than 10. Closer to 5.
All right.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So, does thieves can't exist in Riga? Because that's a rogue feature I have.
Thieves'
that might come
Cant
in handy.
is something that I think I removed from characters.
Okay.
So I don't have anything equivalent like that.
All right. Just checking.
Indeed.
All right. I'm going to go round the corner again
Mm-hmm.
and speak in Celery this time.
Is that alright? Okay.
Hello. Don't think I didn't notice you calling me arrogant under your breath. I'm sorry about that. It's something. The way of speaking is something I haven't quite managed to shake.
Oh, would
I
you
used to.
prefer I say it to your face?
Yeah,
Tep out. There.
I've had worse things said to me.
I don't care.
I'd very much appreciate it if we didn't have to stand in a tunnel.
Well, you
But-
can go outside then.
Could you please take the message to Windbrand now?
You're very persistent.
I'm persistent because I'm tired and concerned of what lurks out there above.
What are you talking about? Wait. Are you one of Merodas's men?
Neredas is not a name that's familiar to me, no.
Oh, you would know that. Oh, sorry, out of character, you would know that name
Why would I know that
Mm.
name?
because we were told that Meridas. We were told by Sir Lorenzo, I'm pretty sure, that Meridas is the leader of the underground like crime organization, like the slavery and all
No,
the
I'm
illegal
not one
stuff.
of his men. I've been in the North I haven't been in the North very long. I left Eba not very long ago, really. I've only been here a matter of weeks.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
But are you sure? Are you really sure?
Yes, I've been in this city for all of 3 days.
So
I've heard of this man, but I've never met him.
you're not one of Merodas's men.
Absolutely not.
Oh, damn. Demon Overlord cheered. What did that say? 35?
Does say 35.
Thanks, dude.
think-
Appreciate it. If I knew more about Twitch, I would know exactly what that meant, but thank you. But are you absolutely sure that you're not one of his men?
Until 3 weeks ago, I was. How long were we on that boat at the start of the game, Trajan? How long was I on that boat? Given that I left the Empire.
I think I think it was in the realm of weeks. Oh, since you were on the boat, or that you were on the boat?
That not since I was on the boat. We've only been off the boat for like a fortnight. But since I was on the boat at all, like how long would I have gotten on it in the Eber Empire to travel north?
You're probably in Celery something between 1 and 2 months ago.
All right. 2 months ago, I was a member of the Eternus Order assigned to the Hawkwood.
You're
Then-
Eternus.
That's correct.
Step out.
Was that an order?
No, she's just calling you haughty again. Although, if we're using even now, so I should have just said. Demon Overlord
He's
is
cool.
trying to throw me off my game. He's just cheering like in double increments, basically.
So she's calling me arrogant again?
Yes, she's calling you haughty and stuffy and pompous.
You're probably exactly right. You know why I'm here in the north? I'm trying to learn how to forget those things.
Yes, but you're sure you're not one of Merodas's men? Like, really, like 100 out of 100, like, no doubt in your mind, like, he hasn't visited you in your sleep. You don't have a secret brand. You're completely sure.
Completely sure. The only thing in my skin is this, and I'll show her the scar on my left arm.
Too much talking. Shush, shush. Have to think.
Sorry. I'm absolutely not one of Neredas' men.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm okay. My first roll of the session is always my worst roll of the sessions. This is going to be very, very bad.
Don't jinx it. Look, you jinxed it.
What'd you get?
6, including my bonus.
Well, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But what about you just pay the entry fee then?
First, you tell me there's a password, and now there's an entry fee.
Yes, there's password and there is entry fee.
Insight.
Completely legitimate. Okay. She is making this up very clearly. You can see, like, when you actually really look at her,
Sorry about that.
the little smug smirk she has, she's just making it up.
You're trying to fleece me. I've seen this type of thing before.
Well, all right. You can come in. You got me.
Just me, or the rest of them as well?
I have to see them personally. Get them to line up here.
All right,
Just to check, you know.
you can come through.
God damn it, no time for a competition. Now you talk so quickly. Last time it took you ages.
Finally. This place stinks. Alright,
So
she
we're coming?
sniffs Aylmar. You go.
Thank you. And I apologize that you think I'm arrogant.
Just go.
I am
No
trying
talk.
to get
Shh.
better.
Too many words. She sniffs Satsuka. You go.
How does the spacing look between the wall and this barrel of fire, whatever it's meant to be?
What do you mean?
As in, how wide is the passage? Like, is she taking the whole space?
Between the brazier and the
between
wall?
two walls.
She's
between
not.
two walls, yeah.
What? How wide is the brazier?
Yeah, like the tunnel itself.
The tunnel itself is
It-
10 foot because it's 2 squares. The brazier is as big as it looks. Probably 4 foot.
Okay. I see, fair.
She sniffs Caleb. Oh, it's you. You go.
Caleb just tilts its head.
Azan nudges Ruha to go first.
Fine. Sniffs Riha. You go.
Azan takes Hennik's hand and moves him in front of him.
Are you afraid of a girl? What are you doing?
No, I just have to keep track of the backside. There's no one responsible behind me. You can't be. You can handle yourself.
Actually,
in the
I don't
library,
trust
not in
either of you.
sewers.
Go.
Well,
You want arm wrestle for this? Oh.
No, I don't want to arm wrestle.
oh, jeez.
My arm hurts.
So you lose by default.
Yes, I lose. Just go.
Guess, huh.
She sniffs Edward.
Can I smell her while she's smelling me?
Do you mean you just want to like smell the air, or you want to actually lean in and
No, not like
smell
me.
a child?
Just like get a general scent.
Sure. Make a perception
I
check.
need this for my smell list. Perception.
Edward, for all of the things you're doing, you're really not making priests look any better as a concept in this world or Riiga.
No, it's for my smell list. It's important.
Perception. Amongst
Yes,
all the
10.
smells that are down here, nothing stands out as uniquely coming from her. Everything else smells too bad. You go.
I see.
All right. I guess I'm gonna get some validation from you. Yeah. As she will, I assume she's going to lean in. So as she
Mhm.
leans in, I'm going to pet her head. I'll take it like a dog.
She will pull away.
Can't even smell me properly.
I can smell you from a mile away. And you smell...
Why did you lean in then?
What happened to your face?
Oh, glad that you have asked. You see, how often do you travel the forests?
Too many
around the
words.
town?
Just tell me.
Look, if you're illiterate, I don't know if you can handle the story.
I have a sword and you don't. Do what I say.
You would be surprised. Sorry, that's out of character.
Is she breaking his arm? What's going on?
No. I just realized that that joke was probably a bit,
Okay.
you would be. Well, the sword is not the only way to prove your might.
Down here, yes it is.
You want to arm wrestle me? Huh?
No, I don't. I'll cut off your arm before I do that.
Because you're scared of my strength. See, I knew that.
Of course. You're gigantic.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
See, I'm-
Nakasaritsa. You smell fine. Go through.
And now she says no to Henrik.
She sniffs Henrik. No, you're fine. Go through. Okay. She pushes ducks and weaves between everyone. Follow me. This way. Don't get distracted. And I have to move all three of mine at once. I'll
Who's
just
your
put them
third?
together.
Oh, Henrik.
Right.
What about the people here?
The people there pretty much heard what was in common and saw what happened, but they are just a couple of homeless-looking people hanging out.
Are they a
Do they
couple?
look like they're in a romance? Yeah. Do they look like they're a couple anyway?
That would require an insight check.
Can I
Please,
insight
Edward,
quick?
not now.
Sure.
I need it for my book. Got 17.
17?
Yeah.
You get the feeling that of that meme, Virgil. You get the feeling that they aren't family. They seem to express affection that would be more appropriate for people in a relationship.
Take no time, but it brings a tear to my eye.
That's probably mostly relevant, but I don't know if my torch is working because I can't see inside this tunnel, and I'm supposed to have like 20 feet.
It's 15.
15?
Or is it 20? Maybe it's 15 in the other game. A sec. I need to see if I wrote it down anywhere. Nope, I have not written it down. You can just take a step in.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 20 feet. I mean, I think we were doing 20 feet before.
I'll have to look it up
Why?
later.
Okay, that's fine. Would I be able, if I take a glance walking by, would I be able to see anything in this corridor, like standing out right away?
See anything?
Besides from the barrels? Yeah. Like anything on the walls, anything on the ceiling? Or is it just a
Make a perception check.
branch of the... I guess.
A 9?
Sorry.
Not really. It's pretty dark.
I guess I follow Edward.
Oh.
At this time, Caleb would want to smell himself to see, like, is there anything weird?
Make... You got a normal sense of smell, right? Normal human
yep.
nose. You have been with your own smell your whole life, so if there is some weird odor to you, you can't really sense it.
Okay.
As we walk by the people, just as we approach, how does the overall atmosphere feels like? Is this like
It's very
is
somber,
this... Okay.
very glum. People are just kind of sitting and occasionally talking quietly. There's not much movement, there's not much sound, there's not much life. Seems like people are trying to be quiet.
Are
Yes?
those 3 kids the same ones from the street up there?
Make a perception check.
I have a strong suspicion they are, but I wouldn't look deep that way, so...
They are lurking in the shadows, but it is quite possible. It's very possible. Can't confirm it from this distance, in this level of light. We're moving.
Oh, yeah, there's a traffic. As Azan walks by the fireplace over here, he will turn to people around here and say, "Cheer up, guys! It's just a bit underground."
Cool.
I can't hear you sighing all the way from there.
Titus,
Titus.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hello.
welcome.
Good evening.
Hold on. Oh no. Okay.
Wow.
Wait. Okay. I think I got it. Can you hear me, guys?
Yep, we can hear you.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, totally.
Fine.
you
I
know
knew
it.
there was gonna
Mhm.
be a.
Guest appearance. Surprise. T's still not here.
Hey, I'm sorry, but I'm not. But I am not Benedict Cumberbatch or any of your celebrities here, so you're just getting me.
That's right.
Celebrity
Titus Cumberbatch is just as good.
Titus Cumberbatch.
Alrighty, I'm gonna spam T with some more messages because I moved to today for him and he's not even here.
Wait, hold on. Where are you? Okay, there you are.
Yep.
Okay. If I remember the control, because I haven't used this site in a long time. Oh
That's
wait,
right.
wait. What? How do you use it with the arrow keys? Oh, you can't.
You can move yourself with the arrow keys, just not through the solid walls. You need to click yourself first though.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, there you go.
I just hope he's not Wimbrand.
What?
Nothing?
You know, he's not Rembrandt. His character name is different.
Well, you will
Oh.
see.
I mean, for all we know, yeah, it could be a fake name.
Mm,
I mean, who do we know
Cool
that would
name.
use a fake name, really?
Yeah.
True.
What a
That
ridiculous
never
notion.
happened.
okay, so because I went to the restroom for a little bit, so I just found you guys here. So Sylvester just takes a cold look at you guys, cold and yet unimpressed look at you guys. It's like, what the hell are you guys doing here? Who the hell are you guys? That's the first thing he would say to all of you.
Nice. Okay. Yes.
And
The girl whose name you still don't know brings you up to an old man and a young man sitting on a couple of boxes, just sitting there. The old man doesn't really acknowledge your presence. The young man gives you the look that Titus describes and questions you being here. I found these people by the bazaar entrance. They didn't know the password, and they didn't pay the entry fee because this man next to me is too smart. But the rest of them are stupid.
wow. Oh, actually, let me see. Well, Sylvester would just simply raise his eyebrows, and that's simply it. Then I can't actually think of a witty statement, to be honest.
I agree. Windbrand, they say that they came here for you. They know your name. They said Sir Laurie something. I don't know. I never heard of him. They were quite a pain at the entrance, but they didn't try and fight me just as well, because I would destroy them all.
Look at this girl being dumb.
But
So,
what? Who said that?
You didn't? Did you say that out loud, Azan? Or was that in
Yeah, that was
character?
not in character. That was meant in
Oh.
character.
Just
Who said that?
Just ignore him. Just ignore him. I do.
Nobody. That's just
No,
voices in the
I'll cut
tunnels,
his hand
obviously.
off. I know who it was. It was you.
Sylvester just says, "Do you
Talking
do
man.
that?"
Me? Why do you accuse me? I'm at the back of the group. You wouldn't even be able to hear
Back
me
of the
for
group
all
like a
this.
coward. Come to the front. If you're brave.
All right, I will come to the front.
Good.
Azan goes to the front. Yeah, I'm the group leader now. Hello, Mr. Wembrandt.
Sitting up here beside the young man
Sylvester
is
says, "You are the group leader."
this fella.
Yeah. You heard the girl. I should come to the front for obvious reasons.
Azan, she asked you to come to the front because she wants to cut your hand off. And frankly, some of these days I'm tempted to let her. Would you please leave his hands alone?
Windbrand
It would be-
raises a palm to you all. No.
Oh.
There's no need for this kind of talk. Mavi, thank you. You may return to your post. Khudogere,
Got your name.
I'll kill you.
Next time.
Next time.
She certainly seems spirited.
She is harmless.
Mm.
Yeah, we noticed.
A sweet child, but she insists on this responsibility, so I give it to her. She won't
And-
hurt you unless you insult her family.
Sylvester says, and she always prides herself doing that, being the voluntary gatekeeper of this shithole.
Sylvester, please. The burrow is all we have.
And Sylvester just nods and keeps his mouth shut, and just stares at the group.
Now,
Is it so bad down
You-
here?
7. First, I would like to know why you are here and who told you about the burrow.
Of course, as a group leader, let me inform you.
Azan,
I
proceeded
get the
happily.
feeling that you are not the group leader, as I saw everybody's eyes roll when you made this declaration.
Oh, they were just happy to see me finally take the lead. It was just an unusual mistake for me to stand at the back.
Your verbal gymnastics are not required here. Calm yourself. We're all friends for now. All I want to know is who told you of this place.
Sir Lorente.
Ah, Sir Lorente. A vanquish, yes?
Zan looks to Aylmer.
Hey, I've got to go. There's someone at the door. I'll probably be back in like 10, 15 minutes. Like, this is out of character.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah,
know who
I
it is.
know.
Emma.
Isn't that fame made the miss? Imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I looked to
Imagine.
him and he just walks away to open the door.
It's literally just Azam and the Elderman and Edward.
Alrighty.
Good heavens.
Yes.
I think he was about
I've
to
waited for
confirm.
this fellow so long. Yeah. He would probably confirm.
And why were you directed here?
Well, nice to meet you. We were told this was a place of safety, and we have a what would I call him? Someone who
Yeah,
needs
we have a
safety.
person. Yes, a person who really.
Sylvester just
could use
laughs
some-
at that. Sylvester laughs at that comment that's about being a place of safety. So he does not. He thinks you guys are hilarious.
Okay, Azan turns towards the guy whose name he doesn't know, and I would like to take a careful look at him.
Okay. Do you want to describe your character's visual appearance, Titus?
All right, so Sylvester. Let me see. What does he look like? He's 17 years old. 17 years old. Average height. Blue coat with a blue cloak that to disguise himself in case. I don't know. He has a sorry. I mean, he has a blue coat with a brown coat to cover his head. I guess black boots and with with the belt that goes diagonally on his on his chest that has all of his various tools and kits. He looks like a typical thief, but he has that prideful sense, like that prideful aura of him, despite that he lives in a borough, like he feels like he's better than everybody. So yeah.
I see. Well then, as Azan is turning towards him, he will take a firmer stance and inquire. Well, and who are you supposed to be exactly? Sitting next to a very respectable old man.
And so Bertha will just simply will just grin back and say, "Why do you want to know? I'm just an ordinary kid just helping this old man." That's what he's saying.
I mean, if you're his family, then I think that's fair.
Not his family, he retorts. But you can say he and I work together.
Pretty young to be working in sewers, but all right.
Don't question my method, and I won't question why you're here in the first place.
Oh, we're an escort. We're escorting a person of high importance, yes.
And
Yeah,
who is that?
Azan slightly steps away to the side and gestures towards Hennek.
Greetings. Well met. I am Hennek Fadar of the, well, I was from the Carson Institute. A scholar. I see. Well, this is a timely appearance indeed. Who, aside from you, wishes to take refuge here?
Azan looks at the party, checking if anyone like decides to just stay in the sewers.
I think Aylmar might say that they are hoping that this place can be a place to hide if they need it, even when they need it. Like an option, securing it as an option. I see. This is a big ask, but not unachievable. I will grant you all this favor if you do one thing for me.
Anything, old man.
Around the corner to my left, you will see a barred-off area with an old iron door. Behind this door is a series of tunnels. These tunnels were once part of the burrow, but we have lost control of them to the creatures within. You all seem a mixed and capable lot to me. If you go in with the aid of Sylvester here and clear the monsters from these tunnels, I will let you all come back here to the burrow to take refuge when you need it.
And Sylvester comments, well, that's one more poor person coming to live here.
These people can contribute, I suspect, not simply mouths to feed.
Sylvester comments, well, I hope they can fight they can fight what they look. I hope they can fight as well, like how they look, or however you say it. To be honest, I don't know how it's actually said.
I know what you mean.
Okay, good. Yay.
You need
If we can
not make this decision immediately. Don't know how
if we
long
can-
you've been traveling, but go and find a seat and rest your legs and discuss it together.
Oh, you know, there's one important piece of information that we're missing right now when it comes to making the whole decision about whether we go in or not, and that is the inspection of the goods that are supposed to aid us. As Azan says that he will walk towards Sylvester. Well, there,
What did you
fella.
say? Wait,
I said,
wait,
I said, okay, you blanked out? Or is it in character?
No,
What?
I literally forgot. I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Okay. I said that as I'm walking towards you, Azan will say that, oh, we're missing one important piece of information, you see, and that is inspecting the goods that are supposed to aid us.
Sylvester is not goods, he is a person.
He's not good? Oh my.
He will help you in the tunnels. Did Britton
Only
stop?
because I'm bored, he says.
Sure, if you're so confident of yourself, why don't you stand up and I can square you up?
And he does that. He just does that. He's like, fine. If you really want to do it, just go ahead and do it. Or something like that. Wow, I can't think of a very good dialogue.
All right, you seem to have some weight on you. Okay then. Azan will walk forward and like do the inspection of your arms and legs, like try to see how much muscle you have on you. He will pat you all over the place, and as he finishes, he will give you a slight nod and say, "All right, you're quite human, I guess. Possible."
And Sylvester's like, if you're trying to check me out, no. I'm just gonna say no.
Check you. What is this weird language you're speaking? Good thing we're not going to be talking but fighting inside there.
Good. The less we talk, the better. As he rolls his eyes.
Azan steps away. All right, party. Time to go somewhere. As he looks
Discuss.
around.
Yeah. All right. You guys have some time to have a look around the burrow, inspect things, talk to people, even leave again if you really want to. Just buy some more time to make sure that Virgil gets back and see if T rocks up at all. Still.
No voice of reason.
He's arm wrestling with the Ealdman. He's arm wrestling with a girl.
Classic.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
I believe Elmar would suggest finding some slightly secluded place in the tunnels, if that's possible. Maybe they'll
Yeah,
have
Aelmar will ask Sylvester if there's a place they can go which they can kind of talk with a little bit of privacy. And Sylvester will know a place.
All right.
What a plot twist.
Sylvester just stands up and just says, "All right, follow me." I think I know where.
Yep. Well, let's see if we are thinking of the same spot. Go ahead.
All right.
It's not like
I have to move
the
3
cave or
people.
something.
Wait. Actually, okay. No. Okay, I hope I know where.
Well, let's find out.
It's going to be good. Azan eyes him
Wait, just wondering, how many times I can move per?
There's no combat, so it doesn't matter.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't go 20.
Just be aware that if you step into a trap, I'm not going to go easy on you. You are standing where you're standing.
And Sylvester just says, "No, keep up. Come on. Can't just move slow like that." Even though I have no idea where I'm actually going.
Wait, that's the way we came.
You didn't see the secret, the other way to get in?
We are thinking of the same spot. Excellent.
I can't believe I still remember this one.
Nice.
And so Sylvester just yells, "Come on, not further. Hurry up."
Oh no. Dark, spooky tunnel.
While gliding engaged.
Is that going to be a hall or a pit? I can't tell.
Let's just pretend it's not a pit.
Okay, because I
There's a ground to stand on.
All of you
it's
fall
wet.
down and die. Good job. Good job, Sylvester.
Make
You
athletics
killed
checks to swim.
So that was his cameo. He was supposed to finish the campaign. I see.
Yep, it's been fun, guys. See you later.
GG.
Okay.
Late. No.
We could
No,
have a
for
group
legit,
talk,
I did
but
not
we
know
don't
that.
even have 2 of us here.
Yeah.
Okay, legit, I did not. I actually thought it was just an ordinary room. I did not see that it was actually a pit the first time I saw it. So yeah.
It's fine. What I say goes.
There's no pit. If you don't think there's
Yeah,
a
you-
pit, there is no pit. Yes. Truly. The power of imagination
Schrodinger's pit.
coming to life.
All right. What do you guys want to discuss?
All right, so Vesta starts interrogating each and every one of them and asks, okay, what's this about the Carson Institute and the guy that you're smuggling with? And he raises his eyebrows and getting seemingly interested.
Azan Kanter raises eyebrows.
It's a long story full of political intrigue.
Yeah, you tell him, Edward.
It all began back in the year 200.
And so Vesta just cuts her off right there and
Eh?
says, betrayal, and
Her?
start throwing out answer: betrayal, kidnapping, bribing, scandal. Come on, he's not
Scandal?
interested. And he says, I'm not interested in all of that kind of history crap. So keep it going. So start spelling it. Actually, that's what he says.
Right. So there's these things, right? They crawl around at night and they need your name.
Azan looks very cautiously at Edward.
Now, I don't want to go into. Why'd you ping Elmo?
Because
uh,
Elmar's
Edward,
probably very concerned.
What are you telling him?
nothing. Just ghost stories in the tunnel.
Edward, I don't remember any of these in what we did.
I'm just not sure if we should. Listen, we got kicked out of the Carson Institute because of a few issues. You know.
And Sylvester just presses on, and now they're hunting you?
Perhaps I can sum it up. So, I am Henrik Fedar. Perhaps you've heard of me? No? Okay.
And Sylvester's like, maybe not. Who cares?
All right. Well, I have been living at the Carson Institute of Quastarson for a time. I try to study Aetheryte, or at least read about it. And they don't like that, and it's supposedly not allowed, but I'm trying to insist on getting that changed, and I pushed it too far this time, and now I've been kicked out, and I fear that the things I have learned are wanted by others, so I have opted to take refuge in somewhere until things calm down. That's why I'm here and everyone else is here, because they are connected. Yes.
And Sylvester just sighs and just plainly tells them, once you have the red mark on you, it is hard to take it off.
Red
It just tells
mark?
them plainly. Once if the Carson Institute faces some sort of has some sort of vendetta, not vendetta. If the Carson Institute has some sort of bounty on you, for a lack of a better term, then you may not be staying here for long. And this is not not just me being wanting you to just get out and not be here in the borough. No, you may not be that safe.
Do you speak of the reputation that I have there?
And so Sylvester just simply says, I speak from experience of what happens when great people like you easily tumble and fall.
Are you suggesting
And that's
that
what
they're
he does.
going to try and murder me? That's what a
Sylvester just
bounty would
pauses.
imply.
And Sylvester just pauses and just says, well, let's look at the bright side. Let's look at the bright side. Maybe you won't be. And he just raises his eyebrows and shrugs.
I'm not sure about that, but as you say. Well, do you have perhaps an office down here where I could continue my studies? A desk?
A private office, Sylvester says. He says no. nothing. He says that nothing is private here in the burrows.
Is that so? What about just a quiet corner where I can keep my things? A furniture? A spare box, perhaps? Oh, I don't like
So
this.
the Belzer just grins at him and says, "Well, if you want a private space, you still have to live with those giant monsters that lurk in here in the just beyond the burrow, or no, yeah,
Yes, he
just beyond where
mentioned
people."
monsters. What actually lives down there? Do you know?
And Sylvester just shakes his head.
Oh, I see.
And you're supposed to help us if you don't even know what you're helping us with. Wow. That's yeah. He was right. You're no good.
um, Sylvester. So Sylvester just okay. I'm having some sort of a wow. I'm having some sort of a writer's block right there. Okay.
Just walk into a wall and disappear. Slime him away, Trajan.
Wait, are we still waiting? Are we still waiting for that?
Nope.
Oh yeah, could I change off my like disguise clothes into my normal clothes?
Sure.
You know,
Yeah,
just
yeah, out of
duck off
character.
into
Like,
this.
what are the rest options? Like, what kind of rest are we getting here,
If you
if any?
around the corner, if you use one of the ratty beds here, you could get an undisturbed rest, assuming nothing happens to you while you sleep. It's not like you don't get rests down here. There's just a lot of people and it's not very clean, and you have to be careful what you eat or drink.
Hmm.
It-
Well, guys, maybe we should rest till that the sun rises. It's going to be a bit brighter under.
If the burrows are Sylvester comments, do you think the sun is gonna rise inside the burrows?
It has to be getting somewhere. Okay, I
trying to-
don't know if you know, but the sun usually pours in. This is the phrasing.
He just pointed a torch. If anyone's holding a torch, if there's a torch in the
There's
room,
one there.
and he
Holding
says,
a
"No."
torch.
Okay. He just pointed the torch and says, "That's the sun that we always have to see every day, at least for some people in the burrows."
Azal looks at the entrance. Oh, I see. It is you.
Hi. Just had to, change out my clothes into something more combat-y, I guess.
Yeah. Do you have? Wait. Do you actually have any armor?
Yes.
Or
And so Sylvester just snickers at John and says, "That's you? That's what you look like?" and it just snickers. Oh.
Sorry, I lost
What
all
happened?
sound for like a hot minute. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Sylvester laughed at you,
It is you.
basically.
Oh.
At your look. At your look.
Sure, just look.
Right.
Let's go with that.
Shh, I'm making it. Yeah.
Can I brighten Azan's torch? It's kind of dim in here. Just to.
Yeah, I don't know if
So-
it's supposed to be this dim, but
Or with magic.
I'm about to
Yo, just bring in the actual sun inside the burrows.
with a bit of thaumaturgy.
as it brightens, Azan is going to place his other hand almost next to it and pretend like, whooshoo. I'm doing the magic.
Nice. When Edward is clearly casting a spell.
I mean,
Wait,
it's
just wondering, are we still waiting for who are we waiting for again?
I don't know what's going on with Virgil.
Oh, okay.
But he would probably ask the group whether A, if people want to help with this problem, and B, if anybody needs to rest or prepare anything beforehand, or if they want to look around the burrow first or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was just going to say that, always up for a challenge, and monsters, we've done those before.
I can't imagine why Riiga would disagree to helping.
He would probably be just cautious.
Yeah.
He wouldn't disagree, he would be just cautious and probably might suggest like looking around to maybe find some clues as to what the monsters actually are.
Yep. Elmar would ask Satsuka and Caleb what they think of this.
Well, I personally see no issue with it.
Caleb said, "Why not?"
And
We've done this
Elmar
already.
will suggest people. I was going to say, couldn't decide between stretch your legs or rest your legs, whichever one you need at the moment. Have a look around the burrow a bit. Perhaps investigate if you want to try and find clues or something like that. Hennig is probably going to find a suitable corner that he could use.
Of course.
And unless anybody else wants to say anything while we're all here.
And if everyone's just getting around, then Sylvester will just go back to Windbram and just wait there while the group decides and thinks.
Okay.
The three of them moving in tandem, like a well-oiled machine.
Like a military march.
Yep.
Yeah. I imagine them just marching to the same rhythm. One.
Hey, did that girl just move back to her post?
Yeah, she was at the corner.
She was at the corner listening or something.
Maybe.
Why are
Actually,
we
Caleb
staying
wants to
behind, guys?
approach her.
Who knows?
Go ahead.
Hennig's going to be poking around. I'll keep Ruha with him. Aylmar can go hang out with the group here. Alright. We got 3 people still in there. What's everybody doing?
Caleb is trying to strike out a conversation with I forgot her name actually. Murphy?
Mavi. It's the name of the dog I live with, IRL. Mavi.
Mavi. Hello.
Yes? Oh,
Yeah.
it's...
Earlier
What do you want?
you said that I smell bad. What exactly do you smell?
What kind of question is that?
Just answer the question.
Well, let me put it this way. Have you ever smelled a dog before?
No.
Alright. Well, they have a pretty distinct smell to them. But you have parts of a dog on you. Ears, for example. They smell worse than other parts because of the amount of hair it catches things. It's harder to clean. And inside your ears also. Not that I'm looking very closely, but I can smell it. You smell like a dog.
Caleb's ears will slightly droop. Okay, thanks for telling me that. And then walks off.
Okay, bye. Ana kasareta.
And I wouldn't know what she said because Caleb doesn't speak either.
So it would seem.
I think it's called Celeru in like the language itself. I'm
Oh,
not sure.
actually, Caleb would know. What did she said?
Caleb speaks celery.
Yes.
She called you a pale clown.
Clown.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's your best translation.
Okay.
Right. What are you three doing in the not pit?
Yeah, the usual room, the casual room.
The meeting room of
Just
Splish
gonna sit and meditate for the time being till rest.
Sure. The floor is wet in this room, so if you want to sit, you could perhaps seek out a dry spot, or you can squat.
Yeah, then she'd look for a dry spot.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
Perception?
And you can actually look around if you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys are free to roam the burrow.
Right.
Santa's just going to come back to his previous spot. I mean, the one of the barrels.
So would here be dry?
Yes,
Alright, she'll sit here and meditate.
sure thing. This seems to be the most private area I can find, but I don't know if anyone uses this corner. But at least it's sort of out of the way.
Henrik, why did your voice get so deep? Did you suddenly mature?
What do you mean?
No, don't worry. Hazan would like to inspect the wall.
Sure.
Touch
What are you
the
looking
wall
for?
all over the place. Pretty much anything abnormal, as some bricks sticking out.
Bricks sticking out?
Bricks sticking out, any cracks in the walls, yeah, any markings.
There are lots of bricks and cracks. This is a fairly crudely made place.
Would I be able to take a brick?
Take a brick out?
Yeah.
They are cemented. So you would have to find a way to kind of carve it out.
I have a dagger.
Yeah. It might take quite a long time. If it is even possible. You can start attempting.
Okay, if there's
Hazan,
some loose brick.
what are you doing?
Inspecting the wall, the integrity of the wall, obviously. I just want to be
We're
safe and
in
sound.
a sewer. There's a city on top of us. I think it's fairly strong.
I mean, how would you know? You don't live here.
Because there's a city on top pressing down, and what the walls are holding, I think the integrity is fine.
What city are you speaking of? There's a ceiling.
We are under Kostasen, Azan.
No, we are in the sewers.
Yes,
There's
under
sewers and there's
Kostasen.
Kastarson.
Yes, Kostasen is on
How
top.
do you know that?
Do you have any spatial awareness?
Special? I mean, no, I'm quite.
No, I
I'm
know
quite
you're
normal when it
special.
comes
I
to-
said spatial.
You're saying the same word over and over again. What are you trying to
Forget
achieve?
it.
Maybe
I
use a
don't think
synonym?
it's a good idea to try and carve into the wall here. If there are monsters
You
behind
would know
that
because
door,
your ideas are the best always. Yes, like you getting caught at the tower. Yeah, that was a good idea.
that was... Okay, that was an accident. You don't
Yes,
want
it's just a
to
happy
make...
accident.
What if there are monsters behind a wall, Izan, and you let them in, and all these people
Yes!
die?
Yes, I mean, they don't die because I'm here. I'm the protector.
It would be better protecting if you didn't let the monsters in to begin with.
I mean, I'm not going to let them in. I'm going to push them away. I'm going to give even more space.
They
to
are
them in
already
the
pushed
sewers.
away by stone walls.
I'm better than a stone wall, I'll have you know.
Okay, forget it.
Okay, Azan forgets it all.
What? Okay.
All right, Hennek was
I guess
next
I
to
could
us,
use this
unfortunately.
as a desk, yes. Seems fairly dry. No, I have no seat. Need a smaller barrel. He's just talking to himself, like making plans of some kind. Edward, you're still written as John at the
Yes.
bottom.
Oh yes, I'm no longer John.
You're no longer John.
Is dead.
He's dead.
No longer John.
Call me Edward? Question mark.
Is that okay? Is that really necessary?
Yes, no one knows my true name.
All right. Well,
These two right here, the possible couple.
yes. Sure. What do you want to say?
Oh, jeez. It's been so long.
Since okay.
Hi. Hello there, you two.
Hello there.
Lovely, I'll look up at the roof. Evening?
Are you in your
What
priestly
happened?
garment?
I did switch into it, yes.
Okay, just checking. It's not really common to see a priest down here.
Oh. You know, gotta do my duties wherever it calls.
What's your duty down here? Oh, you're with
I'm
that group
going
that came
to-
in before, were you?
Yes, I was with
Oh, I
them.
didn't see you in there.
Yes, I was in my more casual attire.
Oh, right. So you took out your priest robe once you got into the sewer. All right.
Yes, work to be done and all that.
Oh, you here to fight the monsters, cleanse the place, vanquish the demons, so to speak.
Yes. Demons are evil and
It's
must be
about time.
avoided.
You're not the first people who have tried to go in there.
Oh.
Hopefully, you'll be the last.
I mean, with Nikana on our side, nothing could go wrong.
Nilaham, brother.
No hunting too. Wow. Wow.
Out of character, you're
I can't
joking
tell what
about
you're
the
displaying right now. just
Joy.
walk away.
For
Okay.
being found as such a priestly figure, I forgot entirely why I was over there.
Okay then. What is keeping everyone? Where is everyone today? We definitely can't.
with Sylvester is back with Windram doing his own thing.
I really don't want to go into like an area with combat without Virgil and T. I really don't think that's advisable.
Be a break of some kind.
I think we were supposed to that pit turned the pit turned into a meeting place. I'm thinking that's where we're supposed to go, right? When Virgil comes back.
The group. I mean, unless Virgil comes up and he has a completely different point of view, the group has agreed to help. But let's take a little break, as Atlas suggested, and give it like 5 or 10 minutes and see if Virgil's back by then. But don't think I want to do the actual dungeon section without the full party. So we'll see what happens after the break.
Meanwhile, we get to
My
see
best
Virgil
feedback
take on
from
an Illidan.
Yeah. Right, fellas. I'll be right back.
Right. A break.
Alrighty.
A
Been
break,
muting my
man.
mic for this.
Virgil got Jehovah witnessed.
Tell them they have head of Nikina. Oh god, why would they have a head of Nikina? I know you did a typo,
Heard.
but
I typed,
yeah,
but
I know.
I
But that's a good typo.
Yeah.
A head of Nikina.
head of Nikon.
They have actually slayed Nikina.
Oh,
Now they
no.
wield the power of God in their hands.
So, wait, how do you say him? Krita style or Bayonetta style?
Bayonetta style. God of War style.
No, just Kratos doing the Bayonetta dance.
Sewers are really taking people away.
If they have the head of Nikina, that's at least better than what Atlas is going to do to Nikina. Just eat Nikina and gain his power.
Yeah.
like
Or just have
Kirby,
stomach
just
issues.
eat Nika now, like, and you just look like him.
Atlas, the devourer of gods.
Kirby, the real threat is
Oh, that's a
Kirby.
good title. That's a good title. But he's just going to end up with, like, diarrhea or something. No powers. Constitution saving throws.
You have to do that while you're actually in the toilet.
God damn it.
Hmm?
Is it casual? The conversation with well, I still, how do you spell the girl's name again? Murphy?
Mavi?
Mafi? Something
either-
something.
I would imagine it's something like M-A-V-I.
M-A-V-I.
It could be. But although that could be interpreted as Mavi. But I imagine Mavi would be with an Y at the end. With an I at the end, it's more like Mavi.
Mavi.
Or it could be M-A-V-E-E. That would also be Mavi.
Hey.
Could be more to the I'm not sure about the A as a second letter because that would probably lean towards A, like maybe. But it's pronounced Mavi. That's all we know.
Wow. Huh.
Mavi. You heard of Mavi?
Marie. Murphy.
If Virgil only heard the good word of the Lord, he wouldn't be trapped by real life. At work.
Wait. Are you going to assist suicide?
What? What?
Like,
You just
when
there
the
was
good
100 real quick.
the good word of neck and
Exactly.
The good word of Necken.
the good word of Little Nicky.
Exactly.
The good word of Nicki Minaj.
We don't want to go there.
So how's RP Titus doing?
What?
Bored actually. Well, Just trying to study. Well, I'm not already done my studying, but you know, I usually like staying up late at night.
Study? No study for you. Also, have you decided on the mage archer build for your RP?
Oh no, not still nothing so far.
Then nothing.
Yeah, I still wanna try to finalize it, but like I just don't know how I'm gonna approach it.
From multiple angles.
Yeah, like basically it goes down to what I really want to feel, and I end up being like so it ended up being a bit indecisive here. So
Yes.
that's all I got to say.
Uh,
Well, howdy do. No Virgil,
where is Ruha?
no tea.
Free Jim Bruaha.
Where is everyone?
In
we
sewers.
don't- well, as far as we know, Virgil might have just been abducted by the Jehovah Witness.
Lol.
They were actually burglars. They just disguised them really well, just for Edwards.
He
saying,
failed his insight check.
We want to just talk to you. We want to just talk to you.
Wow.
Could you please open the door for us?
Okay. Probably going to be a shorter session today. So for the rest of it, unless something drastically changes, you guys can look around the burrow, talk to people, talk with each other. You've got a few new characters here. You can try and investigate what you're going to do next, like the whole monster ordeal.
You can make an impression on Sylvester.
Yeah, you can try and make an
But
impression
no,
on Sylvester.
Even though the person role playing as Sylvester does not know any. Can I forgot everything about the burrow? So yay.
If somebody asks you something and you feel like you should know an answer, a partial answer, just message me and I'll tell you what you would know. Part of the point of being a guest appearance is that you bring something to the party that the party does not have.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, let me see if where's that note? Oh my gosh, where the heck did I put the notes?
Your bio. So, what do you guys want to do?
Wow,
Wow.
so many
I do
things
have
to
a
do.
certain idea.
Yes. Pick one.
Go back and raid the Curse Institute again. No, I'm just kidding. No, don't.
Okay, that was your suggestion. Time to make you do it in character.
What
I'll
does
make you
Sylvester
suffer.
fight with?
Why don't you ask him?
What was it?
Now, can I remember what he fight with? Like, can
Sylvester
I
have
see
any
it?
weapons visible?
Yep.
Let's see. I'm supposed to answer that.
Yeah.
His most immediate weapon is actually a rapier.
Rapier. Okay.
There you go.
He would also have a dagger, or actually, yeah, a dagger in case things get tight,
Mm-hmm.
and a short bow as well in case he needs something to hit in range or in some other situations. But most of his tools are pretty for utility, like candles as seen in the dark or rations. or um or like or other various tools.
They can't see into your inventory.
They can't say, oh, they can't.
No. It's just asking about the weapons that are like on your person.
Okay, well, from the first time, he looks a bit experienced for someone who's like a teenager, 17 years old. So he seems pretty confident about it too. So
Dumpy. Wait, are you guys just standing here?
we're all just saying.
Satsuka's just sitting on the ground meditating.
Wait, where is Sylvester? I can't see him.
It's back with Windbrand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm strolling around. Why are you moving away from me?
I was making room.
As I looks around, no room to be found here. Only tunnels.
No, I mean, for you to come by, I assumed you were gonna go that way. And I'll point that way.
That way. If you want me to go there, I guess I can.
Eh? No, I just thought you were. You know, sometimes it's hard to predict when someone's gonna do something, so you.
So you guess?
Yeah.
It's hard to predict. What I mean, you know, there is this thing called speech.
That is a thing.
You know, communication. You know, like, can say to someone, let's say, "Hey, you're going," and then you will know if the person's going.
Hey, you're going. Wow.
I just assumed you were coming through, so I thought I'd make space because I was sort of helping block off the, you know, the flow.
Elmar's
Sure, but,
size moves over here. Oops.
Even if that was the case, I would never look. I would never put distance between us.
He's gone.
Just have a lie down.
I mean, I wasn't trying to put distance. I just thought moving out of the way would be more polite. You know, a polite thing to do.
No, I don't mind brushing shoulders against you.
Okay. But, you know, it's like courtesy.
I don't know, like, you know, human touch is reassuring.
Excuse
No,
me,
you're
have you
right.
heard the word of Jehovah?
Oh,
Here we go.
Oh
welcome.
What
Welcome
exactly happened?
I may have accidentally got into a religious debate.
Why?
Just
Why
tell,
would
just
you?
tell
Oh,
them
no.
if they've heard of Nekina and they'll go away.
We
Yeah,
ended up
just
arguing
recruit
over
them
Hebrew
instead.
transliteration.
What?
Just recruit them instead.
Look, I'll be honest. I'm a mainline Protestant, and they are the Jehovah's Witness. So, like, I know how to do Bible translation from the original Hebrew. So, I had some questions for them today. I don't think.
Not
And besides, now that I've engaged them in a protracted religious argument, they're never going to be back. They know I can't be bought. Yes. And I didn't make the mistake of telling them my name either. So, sorry.
Okay.
What's
Wow.
happened in my absence? How many people have you offended?
All
What?
of
When did you go? When we were talking to Windbrand?
Just when we got there for the first time.
So
yes.
Windbrand asked who sent you and that kind of thing, and you guys mentioned Lorente, and he said that he's happy for people to use this place as a refuge, and he's happy for Hennick to stay here while he needs to hide, he asked for one favor in return, and that is to help remove creatures or monsters from another part of the burrow, which was, let's say, overrun by them. And if you guys do this for him successfully with Sylvester's aid, then he will consider you all having earned a place in the burrow. The group went aside, and I couldn't see any reason why you or T would straight up disagree with that. So the group agreed, but you can retcon any of that if you feel you need to. And after that, people have been going from point to point, just kind of looking around the burrow, because I don't think we can do the dungeon without the full party, without T here. So you guys are using this time to have a look around the burrow itself, talk to people, investigate, that kind of thing.
How many of the burrow aren't talking to us because Zan and Edward have been let to do the talking?
Edward has
What?
had
Wait,
one
what?
interaction with one person, which was positive. Azan went up and... Who did Azan talk to?
Did they talk to anyone?
Did you talk
I
with
think I
Marv?
just
No,
talked
Caleb.
to Ruha.
Caleb talked with Marvy. That was pretty neutral. Azan hasn't interacted with an NPC yet. Oops, I just moved him.
All right, and just one more question: who is Sylvester in context of the guy running this place?
Sylvester is seemingly a friend of Winbrand, like some kind of assistant similar to Marvy, and he seems to be kind of a sneaky type character with a few weapons.
Sneaky,
on him.
overconfident kind of guy. Like
Yeah.
he feels like he knows exactly what he's doing, even though if half of the time he may not actually know what he's doing.
He'll fit right in with this party then.
Perfect! Yay!
That's what everyone does.
Second to the misfits.
But all this party does is contribute to Almar's burgeoning psychological issues.
Yeah. So we just came back from a break, and we're pretty much just using the time until either we end this session, which might be a bit shorter, or T rocks up and we might be able to start the dungeon. But until that time, you just look around. You got free time.
All right.
Who wakes up?
And T, nice T, our missing member.
Oh, okay.
He
Who's
plays
our sleeping member?
he plays a druid who seems to absorb the sanity level of the party member he's closest to.
He's this guy here that I'm putting in front of you.
Oh.
I've been voicing him.
Pretty well.
He's not actually NPC. Yeah, I've been trying.
In that deep voice. I like that.
Yes, one last question. Henrik Fadar.
Yeah, he's
Where's he?
He's up here, up to the top left. He's found a little dead end spot. Up and left. No, up.
Up here?
Up. Yep. Look north and then left. North and left.
Okay.
That's not confusing. Yeah.
And the orange is the fact that Henrik's carrying a torch now.
He's got a lantern out. Yeah.
All right, cool.
He
I'll
seems
just
to
go
have
back to where I
chosen
was.
this spot as his little spot. So you can go wherever you want. I just put you with a group of people.
All right. I'll be standing close to the people who are most likely to get us kicked out of here for stupid reasons.
As we are continuing
Nice.
our conversation, I guess. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost say to Edward. All right.
Oh.
You know what? I think we have to avoid this issue in the future. Like, what if we use a code? Like, you
A
know, if,
Cool.
yeah.
Fox 2, Fox 3, Tango, Tango.
You're not here. I can't hear you. You know, like,
He's pretty close.
let's say if I want to, you know, just come up to you, right? So you don't have to move away. I would just raise my hand, you know, like for a high five.
Huh?
Yeah, and if I want to pass by, Azan will put his hands together in front of him while holding a torch in the middle of them, and like form a wedge with them, and then like start rubbing them against himself, like, you know, and like move away, gesture with the hands, while forming away. You know, I'm just gonna do this kind of thing, and you know, you're gonna know I'm gonna move. I mean, you have to move because I'm gonna move.
Right.
and you can do the same. Reverse works. If you wanna move, I'm gonna watch your hands.
Okay, that's simple enough, I guess.
Non-verbal communication.
Right.
Isn't it beautiful?
Non-verbal.
It's like we're reaching a next level of understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I
It's like we grow
think I'm gonna
closer every
check out the.
day.
Oh. I mean, how many days has it been?
How many days? About a week. Maybe 2?
How long have we been at Spain? No, that's out of character. All right. Okay, but going on to the more, let's say, tangible things, because I wasn't passing by. I was just looking for a brave soul to accompany me, and you seem quite fit for a brave soul. Zan talks to Edward, completely ignoring that Aylmer is standing next to him. He doesn't even look in his direction. And,
Alomar is trying to ignore you, but he's really not making the fact that he can hear you. He can definitely hear you. Like, but he's just
Yeah.
he's just not saying anything. But he's got this look on his face that's like, please just kill me. I mean, like, no, just the normal sort of this is Azan nonsense. But it's also Azan nonsense is not actively dangerous to me at the moment, so I'm not shutting it down.
Sylvester is just somehow listening to the conversation, but just says nothing and just thinks that it's all entertaining. All fun and entertaining.
Okay, Aston continues. So, as I mentioned, a brave soul, right? Because when we went back there, the room which is in the pit, there is no downfall somehow. the room where we had the talk in the group. I saw a ladder there, and the guy that led us there said, "Oh, you guys don't know about the secret entrance," this kind of thing. I don't like to be kept in the dark. How about we go and check out the secret entrance?
I'll go look at Elmar real quick. What sort of face is he giving me?
Almar's giving you a look like, let's just stay here. Sort of face. There's no reason to go exploring. This place seems pretty safe. Let me just talk. Azan, we don't really need to do any more exploring. I think that things here seem to be absolutely fine. We've got a place
you're
for Hennick.
here.
Yes, I'm here, Azan. I've been standing here the entire time.
Oh, that's your bad. You should have said so.
Well, I generally don't try to speak to you. I don't try to stop you from doing things unless it's something that's going to be actively annoying for the party, my friend. I think that it would be best to stay here for the time being. I'm going to canonically pretend that Ruha is just after Ruha comes back to us, we'll go and take care of this business for Windbrand.
I mean, right, but what's the harm just checking out the entrance? That's just another door. We're just opening a door. That's all we're
Which
doing.
door do you want to open, Azan?
The secret entrance we didn't know about.
The one near our room at the Rook.
But that wouldn't be a secret one, because we know about.
What are you talking about? This is not a character question. Which door do you want to open?
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's out of character. Yeah, you weren't there. So, out of character, follow my token for a second.
Okay. I enjoy chatting with you in this spirit realm, Azan, of non-canon military.
Follow my character, and I will have you reveal.
There's a monster. Rah.
I'm so scared. Yes, and
So
we
this
had a talk here. Yes, this was a secluded area that Sylvester took us to. Have a talk, and there is a ladder here, and he referred to this as a. Oh, you guys don't know about the secret entrance. So my character is annoyed by the fact that we don't know about this.
Let's go back to the realm of canonicity, where we are not friends.
You're not
Let's go.
friends.
I can't wait to hate you
No,
again.
that's roleplay.
Oh boy.
Well, it's not that we're not friends. It's just that I'm your dad, and it would be weird if we were just friends on a social level. All right. No, Rozan. There's a I mean, if the entrance is secret, it's secret for a reason. Besides, I'm pretty sure the guy who told you of the secret is standing over there, and he's probably heard you. He's standing like 10 feet away.
Hassan looks around.
And so I just say, just ignore me. He just says it so nonchalantly or something like that.
Yep.
See?
He
doesn't care.
He told you to ignore him. That doesn't mean he doesn't care.
I don't know. I'm trying to ignore him. I'm not going to talk about him because I'm ignoring him.
I do. Actually, Sylvester, I do have a question for you. Do you know
Oh,
any,
Hassan
do you know of
steps
any
away.
tunnels that do you know of any tunnels here that link back to the Rook, the inn?
aside from, Sylvester ponders for a moment and says, aside from the one that you came into, I think there might. I'm pretty sure there is another one. Although it's one that I very rarely visit and even remember.
I see.
To the
It's
Rook,
not
did
my
you say?
common. Sylvester adds in. It's not my common route, so to say, for my daily job.
All right. Thank you very much.
Daily job. Hmm. Ahem. So, Mr. Can I call you Sylvester?
Well, yeah, you can call me that. He says.
Right. I'm curious, what kind of job is this by chance?
Oh, oh, so in getting a bit interested, he just Sylvester asks while raising his eyebrows at Edward.
Yes. Oh, I should give you my name. Call me, Winslow.
Oh,
Hassan looks at
Winslow.
Edward.
Okay, Ruhar isn't here to edit his message.
What message?
Well,
The message we keep in the group chat updating all of the identities of Edward.
Oh,
Yes.
All right. All right.
Winslow.
Yes, Winslow.
well, Sylvester pauses for a moment and he just gives out this answer. I'm supposed to take care of the people of the borough, and it just shrugs.
And you take care of them how, if I could ask?
Sylvester pauses for another moment. And he just says, "Well, I just whatever they need, I guess."
Oh, you missed a trick.
that's me.
Is there some way I can insight this, or?
You want to insight Sylvester?
Aha.
What do you want to insight that he said?
This whole job thing he seems to be dodging.
The fighting monsters job.
No. The exit through the secret passageway or whatever job.
Yep.
Caring for the people.
Wait, out of character. Should I actually reveal to them what Sylvester does, or do they need insight for them to figure out that?
What you tell them about your character is up to you. If you're trying to hide information, we can sort that out with a contest of checks. So I wasn't quite listening. Did you say something to... actually, no, you don't have to tell me. I'll message you. So what are you inciting, Edward?
This mysterious way he cares for the people.
I would also like to make an insight check, but just from the background.
Sure. So, Titus,
All right.
click to GM at the top of your character sheet, so the roll goes privately to me. And if
Sheets don't
Basically-
normally start with that on. Do you have it, Titus?
What did you say again?
Do
so
you
at
have the 2 GM at the top? Sheets don't normally start with it.
I did do it with
Did-
his.
Okay,
you get it?
sorry.
At the top,
Did you
at the top, there's a 2GM button. Make sure that's red. And then on your sheet, if you're hiding information from them, roll a deception check. If not, just do a persuasion or something. And Edward,
I'll
make
do
your
a
insight.
deception check. Let's see.
If you say it out loud, then it ruins the point of doing the check.
Oh, oh crap.
That's okay. This is how you learn.
This is how we learn that you're lying without insight.
Ha!
Are you making an insight check, Edward?
Yes, I'm.
It's 18, right?
You don't have to worry about anything except for just clicking the roll. So you've got it set to 2GM. On your go back to your sheet, your character sheet.
Yeah. I am clicking to GM. Did you get it?
No, that's the first step. The second step is to go back to your sheet, your main sheet.
Oh, okay.
You're on your bio. Go to
And-
core.
Oh, okay.
Your actual character sheet. Okay. And then, if you're hiding information from them, click deception. If you're not, do a persuasion. But don't say which one you're doing.
Where the heck is the button?
It'll be
It'll
on
be-
the
it'll be-
left-hand side. There'll be a long list of skills.
Halfway down on the left, you have like 17 or something skills. It's a big long list of skills.
Huh.
There you go.
Oh, so okay, that's how it works.
Okay, so give me a sec. You can switch it off of 2GM now. You can do public roles.
All right. Will we switch off from what?
Uh,
You kind of broke up for a moment.
So switch it back to public.
Okay.
Okay, so Aylmar and Edward, you get the feeling that he's not being quite so forthright about what he's saying, that there's more to his words.
I see. Well, that way I wouldn't actually say that. I'm not trying to be obvious about it. I'll just continue standing here,
Right.
watching.
Azan will say after hearing all this. So you're like a mysterious protector from the shadows.
And Sylvester, Sylvester just smiles says, "You can say that. Yeah, I do protect."
Ha, look at me, I figured it out right away.
And Sylvester just says, "Good job." And rolls his eyes.
Azan is slightly concerned because someone said good job to him. That doesn't happen that often, so he's looking at you very cautiously now.
Out of character remark. Elmar's parenting note. Positive reinforcement is a tool for Azan. Maybe buy gold stars.
Hmm. Right.
Just a stare down contest.
Right, Sylvester. You don't mind me asking. How how religious are you on like a scale of 1 to 10? You know, Nicanor,
And so,
all that jazz.
Sylvester just opens his mouth but says no word. He he just simply shakes his head like, no, I don't think I'm that religious. I don't pray to the child God or to whatever God you worship.
No, child God is correct.
Could you sound
But
more
do-
offended?
Well, Sylvester just says I don't. I don't really worship. I don't really care much about him anyway. So. Oh no! Yeah.
You know, this is just a personal thing. You know, you just gotta put some belief in there.
Sylvester retorted said the only belief I'll put in is myself because only I'm the only one that can do anything around here. I don't know about you though.
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, with the Nicanor on my side, anything is possible.
And Sylvester just says, really? Then why did Nick and I send you all the way here? To me.
What?
I'm like the
Because
last. Sylvester adds, I'm like the last person you want to meet. To be honest.
Nicanor can't do all the work now. And I'll nudge at the air. I'll let out a laugh. Ah.
The air nudges you back.
Edward is knocked prone.
Oh. But I'm just saying, you know, Nicanor.
Well, if Nick and I,
Around.
well, Sylvester throws out this. If Nick and I gives me more gold and reward, well, I'll start praying to him for that. Until then, he doesn't have anything for me.
What? Gold and reward?
Sacrilegious.
I am gold and. I'm done here. Let's go watch whatever this meat table is.
My Jehovah's Witnesses were more successful than you were just then.
I need time to think. Sometimes you just need time to think, okay? Don't.
Edward loading. I do have an action I want to do, but I don't want to intrude on Caleb and Satsuka if they have something they want to do so. Because I haven't heard them speak since we had that interaction, so...
As far as I know, they are simply meditating.
Okay. They're holding hands?
I have no idea.
I don't think.
Wait, what?
So.
I don't think they're holding hands.
I'm going to walk all the way back up this hallway to Mina.
To who?
Mina?
Her name is Mavi.
Nina.
Marvi.
Mavi.
Marvi. I'm speaking in Celery.
Celery, okay. What do you want?
I came to apologize for talking too much and for coming across as arrogant. I am sorry.
Oh. It's alright, you can't help it.
Yes.
I have a
Were you
question.
born in... Oh, of course. How can I help?
What is an Eternus doing here in Benevis?
I'm no longer an Eternus.
You're kicked out.
I left.
Was it for talking too much?
Well, no, not quite. I chose to leave because, well, There was an incident with the Hokomor, and I started to wonder what I was doing with my life.
Oh, you had the existing crisis.
One could say that. There was a crisis, and I was, well, there was an unpleasant incident with my brother as well, and I didn't really have anything left there, so I came here.
Oh, I hate unpleasant incidents.
My brother is the unpleasant type.
Oh, well, it sucks to be you. I have no brother.
Are you from? Have you seen the home country? Are you from Iba?
I am Ibere, but I have never seen it. I was born here.
It is a beautiful place.
Costarson?
No. The home country.
Isn't it just desert?
True, it is mostly desert, but I suppose when you're raised there, you do start to see it a bit more charitably. It is home after all.
You sound sad when you talk about home.
Yes, I do. In some ways I miss it a lot, but I know I have to be here. Just
Are you hiding?
I don't think I'm hiding. I left with some bad blood between me and my brother. I don't think he would speak to me again if he saw me. I don't have a family anymore. I feel like I'm a bit alone in the world. And I'm just trying to find something that matters.
Make a charisma check. How long are you planning on being in Costarson?
I'm not sure. I originally only wanted to go to Tilma, but I got swept up with the people I'm traveling with. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. As strange and varied as the rest of them are, I've come to care for them. So
Yeah, that's
at
weird.
least until this present danger has passed, I guess I will make sure I'm with them and making sure they're safe. Perhaps once this unpleasantness is over, I can think about what to do next.
Are you staying here in the bottle?
I don't know. We have a room at the Rook in town, but
Oh, the Rook, that's real close.
yes. I think we'll stay down here for the moment. We'll take care of the problem in those western tunnels. See what shape we are in after that, and if we're in good enough shape, I think I'll go back to the Rook.
Oh,
But for now, I think I'll stay here. Have you
Well.
been in the Burrow long?
make a persuasion check.
I'm terrible at these. I got a 4,
Wait,
by the way.
But she's a child, and you have father proficiency. Get advantage.
I did think we were getting a rapport going there.
Yes, you do
But
have
no.
advantage.
I do have advantage.
You do.
Excuse me for a second.
Sure. Gives me time to read.
Wow. Father advantage.
I'd like to apologize for talking too much
just-
by talking so Nice.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
Aylma,
Wait.
more like Ailpa.
Just
Sorry about
Am I
that.
reading this correct?
I had to talk to
Did he
someone.
actually get further advantage?
What happened with that persuasion
He,
advantage?
he got advantage, but I'm not explaining why.
Okay.
Okay, so you asked.
How long have you been in the burrow?
How long has she been about it? Okay. I have been here a few years, maybe 5. I used to live above in Karstarsson, but yeah, unpleasant incidents, to use your fancy words, happened, and now I am down here, and I do have no family.
I am sorry.
Talking man, I have an idea, and if you say no, I think I'll stab you.
What is your idea?
While you are in the barrow down here. No, this is stupid. What am I saying? Forget it.
No, go on. I won't judge you. You've seen the group I travel with. I'm not one to exercise judgment.
You know I hate how nice you are. But anyway, while you are down here in the barrow, do you... Okay, first you have to promise not to tell anyone.
I will. I promise.
Okay, okay. You want to be my big brother?
I'll be your big brother. It would be nice to have a little sister. I always wished for one.
Okay. Well. Okay, that's done. Yes. I don't know what sisters do, so about your business, I guess.
About my business. So let me
Okay.
tell you what brothers do. If you need anything, if I can do anything for you, if I can help in any way, come to me and I will try to do the best I can. And I will try to be less fancy with my words.
She regards you with a long look. Fairly direct and intense eye contact, and there's a shift in her expression and she turns away from you, first her face, then her body. Okay, good to know.
All right. Till we meet again. All right. That's the interaction I wanted to do.
Awesome. Where's Sylvester going? He's looking around,
Sylvester does what Sylvester does.
doing a
I'll
patrol.
get my microphones on. Pretty much.
Cool.
I love how you leave the 2 Ildermans alone, Sylvester.
2 Ildermans, do you guys want to do anything? You
Actually,
pretty
no.
much have this whole session to get whatever roleplay you want to do out of the way. No? Days?
No, I don't think so.
Does
Yeah,
that?
Satsu's not going to be doing anything either.
Sure thing.
Sylvester just doing his patrols.
Alright. I see Winslow and I see Azan.
Azan first.
Edward seemed to be going off in a quite a quick pace because he was upset. So I guess he's going first.
It's kind of funny what you're doing here, Azan, because the platform you're on is raised and the stairs are here. So I imagine you just climbed up, put yourself like at the back of this family instead of like where they would see you come up.
Just before we move on to Azan shenanigans, could you clarify and give me the spelling of the girl's name?
You don't know how it's spelled, but it's Mavi. Essentially Mavi.
That's what I said.
Which doesn't strike you as a celery name.
No. Okay, thank you. Well, that's all I needed to know.
Not a problem. Edward, you come up to this table. You see people essentially turning things like rats into something edible. And there is a big barred door secure. There's a child peering curiously through the bars into the darkness.
I want to assist in cooking. Perhaps I can make it taste less like rat and
Sure.
more like not rat.
The lady here with a knife sees you come up and look rather helpful. Oh, hello there. You
Huh?
you need a bite to eat?
Oh, no. I'm perfectly fine, but I was curious if you needed any assistance.
Assistance? What are you like with a knife?
What am I like with a knife?
Or cooking?
Not scary, I can say that much.
Let's not give the
Make
priest
things
talk about
taste good.
people's faces tearing off a knife.
You make things taste good. You a chef. You don't look like a chef.
I mean, everyone's a chef with enough belief.
She kind of looks at the other people with her. I don't follow.
I mean, like, as long as you believe yourself, you can be anything, right?
Well, I appreciate the offer to help, but if you've just got belief to offer, then I think we'll be right.
Wait, no, I mean, my water canteen, or what is it called? Wait, stupid. What's water? What's the water thing called?
The flask?
Water.
It's like a water skin. Some say water is the spice of life.
That's variety, Edward.
I haven't heard that one before, but all right.
Alright, I'll get out the water.
Yep.
And then, first I'll ask. You guys don't mind me doing, how can I say it casually? A little bit of God's work.
A little bit of God's work. I don't follow.
Right.
When you say that, all I have in mind is like,
What?
we can't have all the sinners sent to God. We have to do it ourselves. That's all I have in mind. And Edward is just about to take out the knife and murder them, and like, God will judge you.
No. Right.
What do you mean by God's work?
I'll show you, and then I'll try to cast prestidigitation on my water
All right. To do what?
to give it some sort of flavor. Like a what's
Soup. Make it taste like soup, Edward.
It tastes like Elderman.
soup. A real good soup.
I don't think you can change the viscosity, so it's very watery soup.
That's not the point. Right. Now can I borrow your least appetizing slab of meat, I guess? Something you probably weren't going to use anyways.
All right. She motions to this fella, who gets a one of the rats on a spit that are cooking, and kind of gives you the worst one.
Now, certainly, if I just use the water and soak the rat in it, certainly the flavor of the water will defeat the ratty taste.
Add character question: why couldn't you cast prestidigitation directly onto the rat?
Listen, I could have. I can still. I could totally. Why didn't I? I just cast on the rat. You know, I have the water. It tastes like soup. Good soup.
You're just putting aside the water. Okay. So you're casting
I'll
on the
leave
rat
that
now.
for later. Yeah, make the rat taste.
Okay.
You know,
what flavor are you giving
chef's
it?
kiss. Let me see. I imagine rats don't taste good. So what tastes better than a rat?
Most things.
Chicken, maybe.
Anything.
Chicken.
Chicken. Chicken's kind of tasteless though, without like a spice or something.
Curry chicken.
Is there curry? In
Curry?
it? Yeah.
I don't think curry
I
is
don't
something
think
that
that's
Alice is familiar with. Winslow.
a cultural thing. I can.
You can make it
Soup.
taste. What kind of soup?
I'm thinking like a nice What kind of soup? That's
Tomato vegetable soup.
Beef.
vegetable.
Beef stew.
Put those together. A tomato beef vegetable soup.
Oh god.
That actually doesn't.
No.
That actually doesn't sound half bad.
Exactly. It's better than a rat.
Okay. Let's be consistent. I want you to do a check for this to see how closely you can get it to this complex flavor. So, give me a. Can you do a spell check?
A spell check. How would I?
Just spell modifier. 5. That one.
Oh, 5. So like a d20 plus 5 or something?
We're not doing material components in this game, Twillin. It only ever has a gold cost. Yeah, it'll be plus 5, I guess.
So d20 plus 5. I think they're like a plus 5.
Yep.
And then, wacha!
Okay. You cast prestidigitation on the crisp rat. And you think you did pretty well.
I'll take a nibble, a test, you know.
You take a nibble. At first, it's like the texture is, yeah, and then the flavor is, and then, and then, oh, that's good. The texture's still horrible, but the flavor is a journey.
Sometimes. Here, try this rat.
All right, give it a taste. She bites off a bit of meat. How did you do this?
I'll put my hands together with the power of the child god. Praise God.
It's really good. Can you do it for all of
Do it for all of it?
Yeah, can you do it on all of them? Is it much work to do that? That was like real meat.
Well, I can only do it for about 3 of them at a time. But I'm sure I can hang around, you know, a flavorful journey.
Oh. And this is good. I think Windbrand will like this. Can you, I don't know. Let's, when we gather to eat later, you want to do that on, all the ones we hand out? And, you know, just 3 at a time. Do the next one.
I would be honored to.
Well, that's very generous of you. How did you do that? That's some priest magic.
Yes. Nikita guides these hands.
Taking a guide these hands to Flavor Town.
Nick and what?
Sorry.
Nick has got good taste. What's a priest doing down there anyway?
I'm here on a mission with my companions to deal with whatever's beyond that gate over there.
Oh, you're here to kill the monsters.
Slay the demons.
You ever fought one before?
I have.
Oh. Oh, you're just the man for the job then. Is it true what they say then?
Oh? What do they say?
Oh, about the bites.
The bites?
Yeah.
Oh. Like infectious?
I don't know. Don't they say it, one bite knocks you out?
One bite knocks you out.
Are you sure you fought one before?
Yes, I think I have an idea what you're saying. But I'm sure with Nikana on my side, everything will be a-okay.
How do you think they even got in to begin with? That's what I want to know. I thought we had the whole place secure.
Maybe they dug in from somewhere?
Maybe. They do tend to burrow. I guess we'd have to block that off as well. You ever gotten up close to one? I hear they're pretty scary.
Oh, I've gotten up close to quite a few things.
You kind of get the impression that she's talking about an actual specific creature that that she thinks you've encountered before.
Can I roll some sort of check
For what?
to try and figure out what this is? Like a...
By her description?
Yeah.
Give me... You can go... Nature will help if it's something that's kind of wild, like a more animal. Religion or Arcana might help if it's more monstrous. If it's like an actual monster. Arcana will help if it's more magical in nature.
Right.
Religion?
Yeah. Religion.
Something that burrows, that has a bite that knocks you out, doesn't quite ring a bell as far as benevolent monsters goes. Perhaps she's describing something that's being mistaken for a monster.
Huh. Well, never to fear. I'm sure our group handle it swiftly and conveniently.
I sure hope so. Is Sylvester and Marvy going?
Oh, that's his last name. Sylvester Marvy?
Sylvester...
Oh,
no,
and
Marvy. Yeah, the girl.
Right. I believe just Sylvester's coming. I don't know about
Oh.
the girl.
Alright. Gotta keep an eye on him.
I'll keep it.
Yeah, you know, keep an eye on him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll keep an
Yeah.
eye on him.
yeah, you do that.
Hmm. An eye.
She passes around the rat, and they all have bites of it and give you compliments.
Fond campfire memories passing around the rats.
Yep.
Look, I'm
And chaos.
genuinely, because I
Hello.
worry about it. My sarcastic comments aren't really that helpful to the party, but if you want me to stop making them, I will.
No.
Stop making.
Which ones?
I mean, the out of
Okay.
character ones?
My out of character sarcastic comments about things.
No.
I can't stop making them if they detract from
That's
anything.
natural.
Yes. No, it adds. It adds
Okay.
to it. Azan, it looks like you're doing something. But I'll need to be right back
Before-
first.
Okay.
1 minute.
That's- I mean, as long as you, talking to you very
You know, in like,
directly.
in standard movies, especially teenage movies, where like
Mm-hmm.
you have socially awkward person who's talking to a socially awkward boy, especially who's talking to a girl for the first time. It's like, oh gosh, what? This is Edward in every conversation with every other human being he ever encounters.
He's been very heavily
He's
inspired.
asking the girl to the county dance, and it's wonderful every time.
Wow.
Because it just sounds like you're so scared the floor is going to open up and swallow you.
And then he tries
Possibly because
mentioning
you
some
lie
of
so
his
much you
strong-
worry Nick is going to take direct action.
Yeah, and then whenever he mentions Nikina, it's like he's trying to mention some of his strong sides, some of his pros, but he's so insecure about himself that he's not even sure if those are his strong sides.
Whenever he mentions the name of Nick, and he sounds like he's being injected with morphine and the pain relief is hitting him.
There are needles up his sleeves. You never noticed.
It's the perfect brainwashed priest.
Out of character, Alma would have literally no friends because he's that sarcastic about everything.
I've returned.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow.
Right.
Hello there.
Before we move on, I just wanted to say that when the kitchen girl, when the local chef asked Edward whether oh, are you a chef? Can you cook? I just imagined Edward that starts rapidly gesturing towards her and saying, "Oh, I'm quite a chef. My name is prosciutti bolognese."
I was expecting the chef. I was expecting the chef to be named Ratatouille or something.
I just imagine him going full Italian.
I was expecting to go. I cast minor illusion and a chef's hat appearing on your head.
Yeah, I saw so many things happening when she asked if he's a chef.
Oh, wow.
Goodness.
All right. As Anna is moving away from, because he started moving away, and when the conversation shifted to religious topics,
Hmm.
he got disinterested, and he's moving towards the elevation area over here.
Hmm.
He will casually. I mean, I assume the ledge isn't that high up.
Judging by the length of the stairs, it's probably 5 feet.
Oh, then I can scale it easily.
4 or 5 feet. Yeah. It's like a scramble.
All right, Azan will try his best to, nonchalantly, casually scale up, like almost as if he's using the stairs. Like that's the normal thing.
Are you right there?
No, don't worry. Let me stretch. Azan stretches, and he will say towards the people here. Oh, I just noticed you folk over here, and I just wanted to ask you a question. That is, how are you guys holding down up here? Because we're under the ground, but you guys are on an elevated area. You get the joke?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion check to see if
Yep.
they get the joke.
if the bastard's able to hear that, he would just silently just shake his head.
Holding down.
I can't see.
Oh. I get it.
Yeah, nice to
sucks.
see some smile on the faces here. Oh, no.
Wow. Wow, okay.
I mean,
worry not for.
it's
Go ahead, yeah.
it's better than the alternative. At least we've got a roof over our head. That's the whole city.
Oh, so it is Carson over us. Fuck, he was right. No, yeah, go on.
I think we're actually somewhere under the wall about now. I'm not sure how it lines up. You'd be
As I'm
surprised a
surrounded
short
the walls.
walk in the burrow takes you across a whole block of buildings above ground.
Huh. Truly a mysterious place, then.
Yeah. I
Well,
saw you
yeah.
come in with a big group of people and come talk to Wimbrand.
Oh,
friends of
yes,
his.
it's in my group I'm leading currently. Yeah, we're on a mission to cleanse this place. Yes, we have come here because we bring, well, many different things, but mostly erasure of wrong things. Yes.
Ah,
And I
you're
hear
here to
there are
arm the
some wrong things in
monsters.
Yeah, monsters. But anything that stands out as something we don't like.
Well, hopefully you like me, eh?
You got this, yeah. Obviously, I like a
family.
man who likes a good joke.
Yep.
And fam. Oh, that's your fam. Yeah, obviously.
This is my
By
wife and little
extension.
girl. Yeah, we would have been homeless, but we found out about this place. And now we've got shelter here, so we don't have to live up in the streets where it's dangerous.
I mean, if you look at it as the right angle, it's pretty much like you're all equally homeless.
Well,
Just nobody is homeless more.
we don't have a house, but we got a home here.
Yeah, home is where the sewer is, as they say, yeah.
Here's what they say. Home is where you shit. That's what they say.
Interesting. So, where do you shit?
I was going to say the pit where we were stood before. We got a couple of people who get rid of it.
You shit in their hands?
No,
Oh gosh.
there,
Sorry,
there's,
I wasn't expecting that one.
there's some buckets nearby. We're going to show you where it is if you need.
Don't worry, I have bowels of iron.
It doesn't sound
Yes,
healthy.
because it's
Yeah,
like strong. I see.
yeah.
A man of jokes, a man of many jokes. Yeah, I see over here. You know what? I've been through some journeys. Most of the people I meet don't really appreciate good humor, but you folks really seem alright. If you don't mind, I would like to make a wink wink small donation to cheerful people down here. How about you and your family have a good day on me, and he'll hand over 1 silver piece to each of them.
What? What? Is this silver?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's silver. That's what they told me when they handed this over.
No. This is 300 coppers. You can't just go giving this away to strangers. It's far too much money.
You said strangers, but are we strangers now?
What's your name?
Good that you asked. My name is the Great Azan, okay? Just remember I've been around here. Yeah.
Azan. Well, I'm Andoth. And, 300 coppers. We could buy a small house.
Hopefully. Cheerful people don't belong down in the sewers. I mean, hopefully I find more cheerful people, but
So
For now, it is the monster.
You've
Yes.
changed her life. I can't believe this. Truly, you're a godsend.
Yeah, just remember the name. Don't worry, when somebody asks around. You
Azan.
remember that the great Azan has been down in the sewers, and he has brought justice. And
I'll never forget. Never.
nice. I'm glad. I'm
I thought you were Azan. Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought you were a stranger.
Got me.
No more strangers here.
Well, I'm gotta be honest. I thought you were, a bit when you climbed up here, but you're right.
I mean, I just go directly where I'm just a direct person. That's all.
Trey, do
the
you have an
stairs is all
eye
the
on the
way around.
Discord? Dennis
Dennis
says
has
he
to
needs to
go.
go.
No worries. We'll be
Yeah.
finishing up soon, Dennis. So not a problem. If he's there,
Sorry for interrupting.
that's all right.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I just.
I think he's
I'm
already
just a
gone,
direct
okay.
person. I just. The stairs are all the way around there, and the shortest path is usually the one I take.
Well, makes sense to me.
Good. Otherwise, I would have to take away your silver.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you warming up? Okay.
I like how the most heartwarming interaction Azan's had so far involved the first person who laughed at his jokes. There's something very relatable in that.
Well, my friend, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I'm sure we'll come and maybe meet again because I'm probably staying around for a while. There are some things I have to do in this place, but for now, monsters, flying, being the
Right.
great hero of the underground, I have some things to do.
I hope you don't get hurt, nor your friends. Don't get bit.
We will get a
He's probably going to
bit
name
of
his
the
next
work
child
done.
after you.
He's gonna rename his current child after.
Azan jumps off the cliff. I wanted to say cliff platform.
Jump off a cliff, okay? It's a lot of damage.
No. Well.
Alrighty.
Race away to the guy.
Don't think there's a whole lot more we can do.
Did T ever get back to you?
I have not heard anything from T, so I can only assume he's asleep or otherwise preoccupied.
Might be the preoccupied thing.
Which is a bit annoying because I moved it to today for him, but what can you do?
Maybe something got caught up.
Probably. So I'll just do one more round just to make sure that everyone's gotten stuff out of the way, because next session we're probably going to jump into the dungeon.
Right, okay.
So, Aylmar, anything you want to do up here?
I'm just going to check in on Hennick quickly.
Sure. So, Hennick seems to be kind of shifting some things around in this little corner that he'd found. It seems like it's offers the most privacy as far as the burrow goes. It seems like he's going to try and set something up here we can study.
Hennick, how are you holding up?
Oh, hello. I feel like I'm going to pass out from the smell, to be frank. But, well, I'm alive. So there's that. And I owe you my thanks for all this. So
We
thank
try
you.
our best. I'm sorry we couldn't clear your name fully.
No, that's on me. I've tarnished my family's name. I was very brash. I found out that Fadaz had this reputation, and I tried to abuse it, and now I've paid the price. I won't do that again. No. I'm going to be wiser now.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel more comfortable here?
If you could knock a hole in the ceiling and get some air in here, that would be much appreciated, but
I think that might reduce the stealthiness of this place somewhat.
yes, I'm inclined to agree.
I tell you what, I will go up to the bazaar. I will go up to the bazaar next time I get a chance and see if I can't buy you some sort of smelling salt or scent or anything that might cut through it here a little bit.
Some fragrance. Very generous
fragrance,
offer,
yes.
thank you. I'm sure anything would help.
All right. I'm going to go back up to... I better remember her name if I'm her adopted brother. I'm going to go back up to Navi.
Got it.
It's probably been a little while now. And I'm just going to ask her, is this your normal post? You're posted here all the time?
She doesn't hear you coming, and she jumps a little startled and wipes her face before turning back to you. Oh, it's you. I didn't. So I was counting flames. What did you say?
Oh, I just asked, is this your ordinary post? This is where you keep guard?
Yes, this is my job. I keep watch on the bottle from the bazaar entrance.
How long have you been on shift? I can take over watch for a while if you'd need some relief.
Take over watch. Oh, you... Do you know what to do, though?
Well, I assume you may have to tell me the password so I can check for it. But
Oh,
I'm
there's
sure
no
you can tell
password.
me what I need to do.
But I asked for the password. Well, I first ask for the password. It is just a test. And if they see through that, or if they insist, then I say I can bypass the password with a small fee. And if they pay that, then we have some money to buy some food or something. And if they get deterred by any of that, then they are better to create and they can scram off or like air. But if they just insist on getting through, then I let them through. It's just a test to see if they have balls.
I see. I can take over watch if you'd like to go and find yourself something to eat. Or to get a bit of sleep if you'd like.
Make a persuasion check.
Why am I so
Persuasion?
terrible at these? Sorry.
Father Suasion.
Do I still have father
Persuasion.
advantage?
No, it was a brother advantage.
Okay.
In this situation, you do not know.
I might be able to convince you.
I am fine,
might
but
be-
you can sit with me if you want. It's very boring.
Yeah, it's all right.
You
I've come to enjoy your company. You have a unique way of looking at the world, one very different from my own.
Well, you are Eber in Kostarsen. I am Eber and Ildemin and corrupt in Kostarsen. I think our lives were very different.
Indeed. I'm sorry for the difficulties yours has had.
Well, no need to apologize unless it was your fault.
Fair enough.
You
Yeah.
know,
Would you like to see how I... Oh, sorry, you go?
you could be my father, now that I think about it. I mean age-wise. Obviously, you haven't been here long. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Oh, maybe not then. Don't worry. You look like 50 to me.
I have been through a lot. Here, let me show you how I keep watch when I'm on the road.
Alright.
And I will summon a martyr just to land on my my arm.
Cool. All right. For a moment, the tunnel is filled with the magic light gently emitted by Amata's materialization, and then she perches. Oh, wow! Where did that come from? Is that the magic bird?
It is a magic bird. Her name is Amata.
Amata. Huh. Does it need to eat? Or does it do magic
No.
poop?
Does it do magic?
Magic poo?
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't have to eat, and she doesn't do magic poop,
Oh. Does it
which is a little
hunt?
disappointing. Pardon?
Can it hunt?
It can hunt. It can hunt for me, in a way. I can see through her eyes if I want to. I can use her for scouting and as a hunting companion. And she can hunt herself, yes.
She's so pretty.
Hmm.
You know, there
Would you like
is.
to hold?
What can I?
Of course.
Is she
I don't-
heavy?
She doesn't. You get the feeling of something being there, but she doesn't weigh anything particularly at all. Oh, I'll put my arm out next to hers.
Marvy will hold her arm out. She's. Not that it really matters in this case, but she's wearing pretty robust gloves.
And I'll just let Amata know to hop across, and that she's friendly. Marvy, that is.
Oh, Marvy. I mean, Amata. She, like, goes to pet the owl gently.
Mhm.
You know, there is someone else in Kostarsen that has a pet bird like this?
Really?
Yes.
Another Eva?
Yes. Have you seen her?
We briefly ran into each other.
What happened?
It was at the inn. She was leaving as I was arriving. I said hello to her. We exchanged the normal it's nice to see an Eba in a foreign place, but other than that, I just said hello to her.
Oh. Well, consider yourself lucky.
Is she trouble?
She is... She kind of glances both ways down the corridor. Yeah, don't worry, I tell you another time. Maybe if you make it alive from the monsters.
All right. That kind of trouble, though. I'll just
I will
sit
tell
here
you,
with
just not
Martha.
now.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
I will sit here with Amata and Marthy, just exchanging the idle chit chat of
Sure.
being on watch, and that'll be me for the session.
Understandable. Last chance, other Ilderman, if you guys have anything you want to do.
Alright, I'd like to make a religion check, because Satsuki wants to see if she can feel the presence of the spirits of her ancestors or the spirits of the land here with her.
Sure, go ahead.
Religion.
Religion. An 8. Is this through the meditation the whole time you're doing it?
Yes.
I'll give you advantage for the solid hour of meditation.
Okay. Yeah, that's still just a 10.
You feel sort of something. There is not a clear presence down here, but you also feel that, well, let's just say you don't feel as though you're alone down here. That's all you can discern.
Okay, then that's all.
All right. Caleb.
He is gone.
He said,
True.
Caleb
Yes, he's
will
gone.
go now.
True. Edward is on. Last call. Oh, Caleb
Yes,
did
I've
nothing.
been doing
last
the
thing
rat
to do.
math.
Okay.
You've been through the rat math?
I was doing the rat math and studying prestidigitation. It says any non-living material, as long as it fits the cube.
So you could
Oh,
do
so
it
you
in
can do it all
bulk.
at once.
I could change a lot of meat as long as I fit into a 1 foot cubic cube.
You could fit a fair amount of skewered rats into a 1 foot cube.
Aha! So it's not just 3 people.
Not that I've done it
I
myself.
can.
You could do a
I
lot.
can
You could
fit-
do everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm now imagining that Edward leaves the party, leaves the priesthood, and starts a new kebab restaurant, rat on a stick or something.
It's called
with
rat
the power of
math.
predestination.
Yeah, but it's not about that you have to eat it warm. You just have to eat it within an hour because then it tastes like shit.
Literally.
Oh, the beauty.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do in this session?
Anything else? Listen,
Yeah.
I don't know if they want me to make more meat taste good or anything. So
We can just say that happens like at some miscellaneous time. We don't have to act the whole thing out.
yeah.
That you just distribute. It earns you a fair amount of popularity among the people down here. You get some. You get a mixture of compliments and surprise that there's a priest down here, and a couple of people give you the appropriate nilham and thanks.
I did have one out of character, well, in character question, but it could have been asked at any time.
Sure.
Probably would have been asked right at the beginning. Am I able to tell the degree? And this isn't a question I'm asking her right now, by the way.
Yes.
But would I be able to tell the degree of Marby's corruption? Like, is it about the same as Azan's, or worse, or better?
Do.
This is a retroactive roll, just like the first time I saw her.
Yeah, you could think about it at any point, I'd guess. Let's make it intelligence, or even Arcana. Do you have any of those? History.
I haven't. I have int. I have history. I'll do history.
Let's do history for memory. Why not? 21. The difference between hers and Azan's is Azan has the purple-black around his orifices, whereas she just has the light patching.
Okay, so she's only pretty much a degree 1 corruption.
You could
Very
assume
light.
so, quite safely, yes.
The degrees aren't actually what Benevins would call them, are they? They're just for our convenience.
The distinct 6 sages are for your convenience, but they happen in the same order every time.
Okay. The only 6 we've seen was Hennick's brother, and what was his name? Just out of curiosity.
Tillich.
Telek. Thank you.
Tillich.
That's all the stuff I had to clear up. Thank you.
Excellente. Azan?
Yeah, as I walk away, I would walk upwards.
Yes.
And towards the way we came in.
Yes.
Just casually shooting a glance or twice, one or two. And
Yes.
people as I pass by.
Right.
Really paying much attention to
Wondering where
things,
you're going.
and yeah. First, I mean, I'm going to two places, but first it's really quick. I would just go up to Henrik and say, well, as you know, you're trying to make yourself at home, although questionably home.
Yes, yes.
I just thought you might make better use of it, and I will hand him over the blanket I have. It's one I bought at the bazaar, like 2 days ago or something.
Are you
It's
sure?
pretty unused.
This looks
Yeah, I mean,
brand new.
yeah, I used it only once, so, and I think I used it on someone else, not myself. Anyway, yeah, you can have it. I don't want a man of knowledge to catch a cold or something.
Azan, thank you very much.
No worries. Just, you know,
Sure.
fellow scholarships have
Blanket.
to keep together.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's just that one was really quick. So
Nice. Do you remember
Now
what
I'm
color it
going to
was?
picture for the rest of his interactions Hennick clutching a blanket like a frightened child.
do you remember what color it was?
Azan
maybe?
doesn't care
Oh,
about
that's-
colors,
that's
so
gross.
you can just.
What does that look like? What is that?
He wouldn't pick anything yellow though. He wouldn't
Not
pick
yellow.
anything yellow. Yeah, nothing too bright. But aside from nothing too bright, he doesn't really care about colors, so it would be
Something. There we go.
something that felt
Dark
decent
green.
in his grasp, because he would like give it a scrub or something when he was buying it, but
Sure.
he wouldn't really care about color.
Understandable.
Now he has a blanket, and I walk away. Pleasantries exchanged.
Yes.
And this is the final piece.
Marvi and Aylmar are sitting having a quiet conversation.
This is unfortunate that Aylmar is here. Beggars can't be choosers. I'll walk up and stand right behind the girl. I assume are they sitting down? Are they just
Marvi is sitting kind of like slumped down against the floor. I imagine Aylmar's doing the same opposite.
Azan,
just walk.
how are you?
Ha, Aylmar. Yeah, you're here. I mean, good. I'm
What
happy
do you
to be
want?
here. And yes, I have. You see, you were quite a confident one, and whenever I think about you, and your look, like you're just a feeble small girl. You have some weird, funny colors on your face. It's just, and you have a puppy nose, like, and you were boasting quite a bit, like. I would like to present you a unique opportunity, because you see, we're going to get rid of the monsters, and I think you could, maybe prove me wrong if you came with us. It is going to be very safe with us, and you don't really need to worry if you're scared. But you could come with us, prove yourself worthy, mighty, earn some respect, maybe.
What? Are you asking me to come with you to the monster tunnels?
I'm asking if you want to prove yourself. Yes.
Well, who's going to keep watch?
I would say the same thing, Azan. Besides, we're already taking one of the borough's fighters with us. We're taking Sylvester. We can't leave it undefended while we're over there. What if something happened to us?
Just close the door for the time being. We're only going to be going in and out. What, like 1 hour when we're done with the
Azan,
cleaning?
we might not come out. We probably will, but we can't leave this place completely undefended. Besides, I don't think Marvi has anything to prove.
You
No,
think
I
she's
don't.
that weak?
I'm the strongest. That's why I need to stand guard. I can stand here while all 7, 8, whatever of you go down into the tunnel, because I am the same strength as all of you combined.
Yeah, you want to do an arm wrestle?
No, I don't want to touch you. You smell like
Azan,
chemical.
Okay. How about you just fight me with your sword then, huh? And I will zip my
Azan,
quarter
please, would you leave us?
stuff. I mean, look, this girl is really just showing off for no good reason. Why is the
Azan, you're
child
the
being
one.
so smart?
Azan, you're the one who's trying to prove something.
I'm not showing off. I am being a guard. This is my job. A nakasarita.
Yeah, keep spitting those weird
Could I get
words
the
at walls.
Sillaru translation for that phrase, please? I want this one. Really, I
It's-
do.
It's the pale clown again. She seems to have her favorites.
Okay.
Which is, given Azan's appearance, is actually kind of fitting.
True, that's really fitting.
I like how because of the torchlight, he doesn't actually have a face anymore. He just has a blue too, without a purple too.
That is symbolically accurate.
I mean, if only he had his token straight, then we could see his face. But
I don't mind not seeing his face.
yeah, true.
Wow.
Azan, would you please, would you please go? Would you please leave us?
Sure.
You heard him.
I can leave you and your new
Walk away.
girlfriend.
She picks up like a little rock on the ground and ditches it at you.
Before, like, how far away am I when it happens?
Like a step back.
Right away.
It's just
Oh,
like
yeah,
a little
so-
pebble. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah. I'm just checking whether I can attempt to dodge it or whether it's going.
Oh
to
no,
go
you're
away
walking away. You're
completely.
like there. You weren't looking.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're walking backwards for some reason.
I would be. Yeah, I would be looking at her. That's what I'm asking until I get the
Well,
good
she's-
distance away.
Or she's
Oh.
not going to throw it at your front.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would
She's
turn
like
around,
waiting for you to turn
like,
and then
behind
ditch it.
this- Oh, yeah. I would turn around behind this woman, more or
Okay.
less. Yeah, when I
Then
pass
she
them.
ditches it at you. But it's very effortlessly, so it probably just bounces off the wall or something.
Huh? The place is crumbling.
He's a strange one. And then we'll return to then I'll return to my conversation.
Sure thing. Boop,
Yeah,
boop,
that's the
boop,
last thing
boop.
I wanted to do. I
Alrighty.
just wanted to recruit her.
That's going to be today's shorter, quieter session. We are up one Titus and we are down one T. But hopefully we can all make
Would
it
you like to
next
be
week.
Ruha Titus?
Wait, what?
Would you like to be promoted to regular party member?
To be honest, this is going approaching to the time where I'm gonna get busy for quite coming weeks. So I made sure to clear my schedule for this because I need to do this.
Yeah. So the normal time is a Sunday night. I don't know if everyone's going to be free then yet. I normally check the day before. Just keep it in mind though, if you can. That would be good.
Sunday night? I'll try to
Sunday
make it
night. Cool.
Okay, that's good.
I'll add you to our group chat, which
New
you
member.
you're free to leave at any point. Rakan stays in there because I don't know, he just wants to, I guess.
I guess.
Add. There we go. So this is our communications. All right, let's have a look at who's on stream.
His feet?
Stream. About to find out. That Tweeling guy seemed pretty into it. Seems he's left. Got a few others. Tabian's here. Interesting. Twitch details. What? Okay. Alrighty, guys. This is where we're going to call tonight's session. Hello. Have you been here the whole time?
Wait, who?
Tabian. He's a friend of mine. Amazing.
What? Why would you say that?
Awesome. I hope it was fun. It was a little quieter today than normal because of reasons. But next one, hopefully, we're going to be jumping into a little dungeon-like section and killing some monsters of unknown variety or creatures. Alright, guys. Thanks for coming and listening. Don't forget to subscribe.
Remember, we look at the same stars, the same skies.
We sure
Don't
do.
slip.
If you make it plural, then it's not the same sky because you just said skies.
Yeah. We'll continue this offline. See you guys.